Ready? Welcome to Blowhards episode 61.
No, for sure. I'm about to throw up in this episode. It's going to be great.
Why?
I'm Ryan Hess. With me is Churro.
Hi.
And Erick Peña.
The return of the nut butt.
Oh, God. Why are you so loud? Why are you going to throw up, Churro?
Yeah,
I ate a whole fucking pizza.
I did
and I
too.
think, I think I was okay. And then you gave me the pizza.
Listen, okay? If
Each
I
one
can
of you.
handle that pizza,
Yeah.
and Ryan can handle that pizza, what makes you any different?
I actually had less than both of you.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had a shit ton of pizza.
Yeah.
At least that whole pizza.
I had
was
a whole pizza plus 2.
It was really good.
So I'm just oh.
I was like, oh, it's so good.
Churro, I'm finding out Churro is as picky as me.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
How do you mean?
Churro doesn't like buffalo sauce.
Yeah, well, that's easy. It's buffalo shit.
He also doesn't like ranch.
What's the
Ranch is
reverse of
awful.
nut? Ton.
Like a ton of shit opinions that Churro has. Ton of shit taste.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what it was.
Why the fuck did you whistle?
I don't know. It just happened. I'm sorry.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
It's a podcast about video games.
Palmcast.
Palmcast.
I need to order one of these. I'm going
Yeah.
to use it at work.
Don't order one of those.
Yeah, no, spread the nut button.
I probably should not order that.
No,
I
You
use it
should
at work.
nut.
I should order one of these because it's gonna be fucking
See, you can't do that.
no. I
Passing
gotta
out.
stop shaking this thing. It's not gonna be a
If
good
you don't
idea.
order one, I'll order one for you.
All right. Anyways,
You need wrist-mounted ones. It's like
Yeah.
morphin time. It's nut in time.
Oh, God.
Mastodon.
Pterodactyl.
Saber-tooth tiger. Tyrannosaurus.
this is
T-Rex. We missed one.
that's why. What's the frog?
No.
Wait, no, that's the second one. That's the second one. Fuck. What's called? Tyrannosaurus. The
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
whatever.
Fucking Billy.
Yeah.
Billy.
He had this color too. Nobody gives a shit about it.
Hey, man.
Anyways,
Because he's...
is he?
He was. He got really bad shit for it, actually.
It was like the 90s.
Yeah, it was bad, though.
There was a bad connotation back then.
I
It's
know.
2018.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Yeah,
Have you watched Friends when they talk about the gays?
The gays.
No, what?
That show's real bad.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah, for now, it's
Oh.
bad.
That,
I mean, everything's bad for now.
It's just
from the 90s.
That show is just
Try watching like Porky's.
it's like
What?
no.
You can't watch Porky's anymore.
Listen. Friends is six people in their mid-20s. They're all friends.
That's the biggest joke in the world.
all friends in their mid-20s.
Living in New York.
New York, no black people. It's fucking wild. Like how?
Eric's thinking about it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Like,
Not even as secondary characters until the 7th season when they had Girlwood on. What's her name?
What?
oh yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
What the fuck's her name? She's on every Ubisoft, or she used to be.
We totally forgot about her name, but she's in
Is it
Arctic.
Aisha or something?
Aisha
Yeah,
Tyler.
Aisha
Yeah,
Tyler,
yeah.
yeah. She plays Joey's girlfriend and then Ross's girlfriend.
And she's also a foot taller than both of them.
for sure. Yeah. At
She's
least.
an Amazon.
She's
Man,
awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I would totally
That show is so bad.
for
though.
her, but
Yeah.
Oh.
the fact that I would totally bang her. Anyways,
Just to clarify
Glad we're clear.
just to make sure there was no
confusion.
confusion.
Now it's favorite episode. Already.
It's been a long day.
Has it?
I gotta
What's
say,
your day?
I parked my fucking car in your driveway because
Yeah.
I was gonna get hit by it because I don't want to get my car rear-ended again.
Oh.
You can hear it in last week's episode when
Really?
my car gets backed up into. Remember when that car sped away?
Oh, yeah.
There was a.
And I said Paul Walker.
yeah, Paul Walker. I listened to it and I heard
The ghost
something.
of Paul Walker hit your car.
Somebody fucking hit. I'm pretty sure it was your neighbor. Anyways, so somebody backed up into my car and I was like,
Sped off.
"Fuck my life," right? But I didn't even notice it until the next day.
Yeah.
And it sucked.
wild.
I woke up to
Did you
go
get
to
that
work.
plunger?
Yeah, I did.
Fucking.
I got most of it out, but it just
That sucks.
it sucked dick, dude. I woke up and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm running late." Excuse me, I'm running late for work.
Yeah, you're going to throw up too, buddy.
Yeah, no.
That's this whole show.
I was like, I'm running late for work, and I go outside, and I'm putting on my button-up shirt, and I look, I'm
finishing
like,
your
the
makeup.
fuck happened to my car? And I just looked at it. I just looked at it for 3
you
seconds.
said
and I
that
was
almost like the old lady in the mask.
what happened to my car?
He put that in my floor, then he jumped out the window. I love that shit.
He had a hammer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was and then
God, I
like
love that
the
movie.
AC went out and I think I said this last week.
Yeah, your AC, you got that fixed.
I got that fixed and then
Exploded.
You did some other. You had to change
You've had
the
a-
secretary's car.
yeah, I had to change out the secretary's tire.
Secretary.
And then and then I had to replace my tenant's AC, like the whole unit.
Oh, no.
Like
man.
2 days ago. So that's what the savings are.
You've
for,
had a
gents.
week.
It's been a long week, man.
It might be a month.
That's why I have Edelman to keep me safe. But then he got popped for PEDs. So
You got who?
Who? What? All right, whatever.
Oh, right. There you go.
he's fine.
The
He'll be
donut
fine.
guy?
No, Edelman, Julian
Oh,
Edelman.
I thought you said Intimans. got excited for donut. Donut.
no, no.
Yeah,
Fuck.
nah, but
assholes.
he'll be all right. He's only out for 4 games. Anyway,
Yeah, there you
football
go.
this week.
Great.
excited.
Whatever.
I'm
Can't
pretty
wait.
jazzed.
All these sweet tears are gonna all over me.
Oh.
I wonder if that, it picks up in the microphone.
It's
It's better when you lift it up.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah, with your slick
Lift that nut.
body.
Oh. What? Slick body?
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
he's being covered in tears.
Oh.
I know.
Tears. Nut.
I can't wait. This year's gonna be so
Yeah,
good.
Fucking moist milk sleeves over here.
Oh, is football just starting?
This week.
Man.
What?
What's wrong?
That's like the longest fucking 2
It's
months.
the
It's
best.
lovely.
It's not 2 months. It's like
3.
it's not till like no. It's till February.
February.
Yeah, February's the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was I thinking about? Baseball. Baseball.
What?
Baseball ends in October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball's like the shortest game aside from like hockey.
I remember I almost went. I didn't do it though. I was Trunks instead. But for Halloween, when the Diamondbacks won the World Series.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
were you gonna be, Trunks?
2001.
You
No,
just see-
I
you
was
see a
gonna-
Robert like,
I was gonna.
"No!"
Well, because I had a broken leg. My mom was carrying me around in like a wagon. I was gonna dress up. I was gonna dress up as a Yankees player. It would have been hilarious. I didn't though. I didn't think of that far ahead.
That was
I had a cast from my fucking toes to my ass.
what was it
Sorry.
like 2000? What was it, like 2000?
2001.
No, 2001.
Yeah, it was like right after 9/11. It was like a bad day.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, they had 2 losses that year.
No, they had more than that.
Well,
it's like,
yeah,
it's a couple thousand. Anyways,
couple thousand.
yeah. So,
Never forget.
fact of the matter is, yeah, that's what I did all week, and then
Okay.
I played
Video games.
a little bit Enter the Gungeon. It's a lot
Enter
of
the
fun.
Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon. That's
We
always
got some
fun.
video game talk. Yeah.
You know what else I did? I
What?
played Last of Us again.
You know, I've been seeing that. I'm like, Eric's on. I'm like, Last of Us.
The rest of us.
I was trying to show.
Rushed.
I was trying to show the secretary like this one particular part, and then I showed it to her, and then I'm like, I guess I'll
Well,
just
she's like,
keep
hey,
playing.
that's Ellen Page. And then it's like, actually.
And then she was like, okay, I showed, and she left, and I was like, I guess I'll just keep playing. And it was like 2 in the morning.
What game actually has Ellen Page?
Beyond
Oh,
Two
I'm sorry.
Souls.
Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Jesus.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that game.
We're 7 minutes in. How many times have you done that?
7
Ugh.
once a minute.
Okay.
I'm really excited that I have this.
Going
You don't
back
have it. I mean, I gave it to you, but
No, I'm holding it right
60
now.
nuts per minute or per hour. How's that work? Whatever.
So what'd you guys do?
What'd you do, Churro?
I actually played more. Did the Rainbow Six Ghost Recon thing. It was really cool, but it was really fucking short. It was like a whole event thing. What? You got like really quiet. Right?
are you
Are you
talking
gonna
about?
throw up?
No, I'm fine.
Huh?
I might. No, just kidding. No, so what happened with that?
No, Ghost Recon. They had like a whole like thing with like you have to look for this one operator from what was it, Rainbow Six, because she's missing, and you're like, oh fuck, we might have to kill her. I was like, I'll kill her anyway.
Which-
I hate her.
Which one is it?
Caviera, the one with the skull paint.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Calavera.
Yeah.
Or Caveira.
I said Caviera.
Oh, okay, she's the Brazilian one.
Yeah.
Oh, is she a bad guy?
Well, it's painted at that, but it's
They're all
at
bad
the end.
guys.
Yeah.
No, they're all good. They're all good guys.
Yeah.
Well, no, we played. Me and my friend buddies played that, and it was like it was
Friend
re-
buddies?
My friend buddies. It was really cool, but it was really short. I was like, I got kind of bummed. I got like nutless.
I'm not hitting it.
Yeah,
for
you're
that
not gonna do it. All right.
Nautilus?
But then, so like I'd suggest if anyone's fucking playing it at all, give it a shot. It's really cool. But
one. But it's really short.
yeah, it's like you'll be done in like 10 minutes basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really quick.
So it's like the DLC.
But it's just so it's cool. There's like little winks and nods. It's like, hey, you play other Tom Clancy games, don't you? It's like, oh, stop it.
yeah, like yes, I do.
I'm like,
They're all
oh.
supposed to be in the same universe.
Oh, legit.
Like
Yeah.
the Division is supposed to be in the same universe as that. Which I
But you know what's
so-
cool that I didn't think about, because there's this obviously this huge gap of when I played it the first time versus when I'm playing it now.
Mhm.
It's been between that time they had Predator in the game,
Yeah,
and he's still there.
Is he really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh well, let's try this, and he's fucking bullshit. Let me tell you, he fucking sucks.
He's the predator.
Yeah, I know.
Is he hard to find?
Well, you can. Oh, it's so cool to wear with headphones in it too, because you can hear him running right behind you.
You just hear him behind you. He's just like,
rip out your spine.
I found him.
But no.
Does he make the sounds?
Yeah, he makes all the scary, spooky sounds. He does. I can't make the sound.
No,
The clicking, isn't it? No, that's
Yeah, he does cooking sound.
yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Do it.
No, he sounds like a higher pitched version of the girl from The Grudge. Yeah, that one. It's just a lot slower and higher pitched.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and he also repeat your character will talk and he does the cool thing where he repeats it and it's all digital. It's fuck. And you're playing and the best thing to do is hide behind shit because then all of a sudden you'll see his lasers on you. It's oh fuck, and then he shoots his shoulder mounted thing.
yeah.
It's fucking scary and it's a one hit kill.
What game is this?
Ghost Recon.
Which
Tom
one?
Clancy's
Wildlands.
Ghost Recon
Oh.
Wildlands.
Okay.
That's cool. That's a weird jump to put in there.
I know, that's what I said. I'm huh?
I mean,
And he'll throw this fucking cool thing that
did you cut your head off with that shit?
No, it doesn't. Well, then I avoided it the whole time, so I don't know yet.
Mr. Pro over here.
Yeah, I haven't beat him yet. He's fucking difficult.
There's some shit where they should have just made a Predator game, but they were like, let's do the safe thing and do Ghost Recon.
Yeah, and put it in
They're
there.
probably just testing it out. Because
That'd be
can
so
you
dope.
imagine if you make it? They're probably. I mean, there's that new Predator movie, Predators.
Predators.
Yeah, that one with the big dick one.
The
And
big. I mean, they had another Predator movie with Adrian Brody that wasn't bad, but
that movie was bad.
no, it got bad, but it wasn't. It started out fine.
They could see him from a mile away for that nose is.
Adrian Brody.
That was his weapon.
He's got a beak.
Is that his weapon?
He could throw it,
He's got that in an AA-12.
or he just swung it. What?
What?
He has an AA-12 in it.
I thought you
Oh.
said he had AIDS.
I know.
Or he's also got weaponized AIDS.
Oh, no.
That's how you stop the Predator.
automatic AIDS 12. Anyway, so I don't think he has AIDS. Yeah, but in
someone
this,
Lightning Rush 5454 says, "What's up, guys?"
Hey. Oh.
Damn it.
Also that.
Great.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
What's it saying? Okay, no, yeah, that's cool. But I want to play that, but I also don't want to have to buy the game.
No, I
Which
get
is
it.
kind of my problem. You know,
If I finish it, I'll lend it to you.
on what, PS4?
Yes. No, what the fuck is your problem?
Eric, I haven't set my PS4 up since I've got this house.
Here?
Or since I moved here. This house. You can just take mine, and it has.
I have a PS4.
But it has. You can use my account. And it has fucking that game on it.
Oh, it does?
I just have it for some reason. You have to take the whole thing though.
I don't want the whole thing.
I know.
You make cool
Just
operator.
log into mine so I can have all your games.
Okay.
But yeah, that way you can have
That was a weird sound.
It's a Predator.
Oh, Jesus.
But what was I saying? Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm really happy that they did stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because they
it's-
need to. I like when they do stuff like that. When they
Add
implement.
predators?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what game wouldn't be necessarily better without a predator, or with a predator?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Could you imagine Mario Party with a Predator?
Just Mario in general.
Like he's just
He's
chasing you
running
all
away
the-
from him. He doesn't use guns though.
I bet Mario could beat Predator
Why?
because he has fire balls.
Is a predator weak against fire?
I mean, if he bleeds, you can kill it.
Yeah. See.
Well, I mean, most things are weak against fire. I guess. Yeah.
What about Mario Galaxy 2 when he has the bee suit? What if it's Mario Odyssey Mario and he just takes him over, controls
I mean,
Predator?
I've seen the thing too. Like once you beat Predator, he'll do the thing where he sets his nuke off, basically.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to outrun it, or you have to do the whole
Really?
fight over again.
That's kind of cool.
He's like, "Oh, fuck."
That's fucked up though. You have to do it over again if you fucking die.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, I mean,
that's cool though.
It's like a little mini nuke.
yeah,
That's awesome.
that's pretty dope. Also, I didn't know that. I've never seen a Predator movie.
Oh, what?
Well, I've seen Alien vs Predator 2.
That doesn't fucking. Oh my God, we're watching Predator later or
Okay.
something. I don't know.
All
Fuck.
right, let's watch it tonight.
You should watch that movie, the original one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The two with
You-
Donald
you need-
Glover is
you
really
need
good.
to be
too.
like-
No,
No, not Donald Glover, Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
First of all, no.
Isn't he like doing oil porn in that movie? He looks so sweaty.
He's the slickest man in the world.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's super slick in that movie.
It's fucked up.
It's gross because he's got it's not just shiny. It's like a thick layer.
Ugh.
I can't say thick and then do that too, but it's he's got
Girthy.
like a quarter inch of just grease on him all the time.
Yeah.
With a ripped shirt. You know, it's terrible.
Ugh.
The
That
first
sounds like
the first one's so much
You need,
better.
if anyone wants me to watch a movie, though, you need to be like, we're watching this movie because I have fucking Green Room and 3 Evil Deads, and I'm not watching any of them because you just leave them here.
I gave that to you. I have it on my Voodoo. I don't give a shit about the Blu-ray.
I'm saying though, you gotta be like, we gotta watch this. You gotta watch it with me because otherwise I'm not gonna watch it.
I gotta force you into it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just force me.
What was that? Hit the button. Yeah.
My friend Izzy's coming over this weekend. She wants to watch Gran Torino.
Cool.
Oh, nice. She could be like, "Wow, he's so mean."
I watch Gran Torino. The fuck? Good fuck. That movie rules.
I watch that
When
movie.
you watching that? I'm gonna come over.
Okay.
Yeah, just show up.
When is it?
Oh, fuck.
I'll just show up every day.
Sometimes it's probably Saturday. I know, but who's that on your phone?
That's my girlfriend, asshole. Can you not?
Can you nut?
Do not nut that.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. Yeah.
Why I feel like you're gonna buy one of those? Like,
I'm gonna. I already said I
I
would.
told you.
well, I haven't done already.
Because I didn't realize it was this cool.
The power.
I didn't realize this is cool.
So
I'm talking about it like right now. You have a phone on.
It's a physical meme.
it
It
literally
literally
is.
is. Yeah. We
We
made it an emote in our Discord server.
You did.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get to that though.
What?
I'll figure it out. The nut button.
You type a colon and then you start typing the word nut and it just shows up and you can auto complete it and it puts a nut. And there's also the hand. It's called slam. Yeah.
And everyone else.
I was talking to one of my friends about Gran Torino, about how so many people don't
so good.
about how so many people don't like it because they think it's a really racist movie.
I mean, it kind of is.
It absolutely is,
Yeah.
but you miss like the whole point of the movie.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
That's what you get for it.
Yeah.
Some people are so dumb.
The part where he scares those
Why can't
black guys
everybody
is
be as
great,
smart
though.
as me?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
So that part where he scares those black guys.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's fucking, God, he's
But
the
that's his
best.
son. His son is like the white guy there.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's his son.
God, his son's such a bitch.
He's like, how can you hang out with some?
I hate his son so much.
Why?
It's just because he sucks at everything.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Like, he's in Fast and Furious 8.
Yeah.
The Fate of the Furious.
Oh.
Yeah, and
No.
and he's in that, and like he like tries to stand up to the Rock, and the Rock literally picks him up and throws him at a wall. It's just like, why are you such a bitch?
I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, he's like,
He's in Suicide Squad too, and he blows up.
oh yeah, he sucks at everything.
No, he's
what?
fine.
He's in Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking Slipknot, right?
No.
No, oh,
There's no way.
He's just one
That
of the
dude's like
soldiers. of
super
that-
Native
Oh,
American.
he's just a soldier.
Yeah.
He sucks even more.
He's the guy who
have a
like
good role.
sets the mine off where in the bottom.
He should have been the guy,
The guy?
the soldier guy.
Rick Flag?
Yeah,
Nah, that's
it could have been.
that
That movie sucked anyway though.
that's why I'm like no. Rick Flag's RoboCop.
Even though it won an Oscar.
It did. It did.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Did.
That's my favorite fact.
Wow.
It beat fucking
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek Discovery? What's it called?
Beyond.
Beyond. What's Discovery? That's something else. Oh, Discovery is the fucking TV show that just
Can
came
you
out.
imagine being like that critically acclaimed, or not? What's the opposite? What's critically acclaimed but negative? Critically shit
Critically
on.
shit.
Oh, man.
Critically shit.
I remember being in
you're
that,
like, but
I remember,
look at this
you remember-
shit.
I remember being in that theater with you guys, and they had the killer app joke, and I was the only one that laughed. I thought it was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I
died.
I physically recoiled from it.
I was so happy.
I didn't get it until I
How,
thought
what do
of-
you mean you didn't get it?
because I wasn't paying attention to it
Clearly. So
until they
good.
said that, and I was like,
I love
but
it.
that was like 30 seconds later. Like
fucking-
you immediately, you were like,
It's just so
You're the
dumb.
only
I fucking
one.
love it so much. Yeah, I laughed out loud in like the biggest IMAX in the state. Fucking huge like auditorium seats, like a stadium,
oh, that was such a that. I
like fucking Marge Simpson.
I just turned to look at you like,
Oh,
what? Seriously?
Everyone has a Marge. I love that shit.
hey, what did you do, Chiro?
What?
Wait, no, you played. Wait,
Yeah.
what did you do?
What I do?
Why do you have a flip phone? Did you throw my dick?
Oh yeah,
What?
That did not feel good.
I got-
It landed right on my ball.
Yeah, you're like Cloud now, I
What?
said.
My
You
one
have-
ball.
Your one ball.
No,
I got
we'll
a
just-
flip phone.
But
Why do you have a flip? I've never seen a flip phone like that before.
What do you mean?
it's a modern.
It's new.
What?
Yeah, I went into an AT&T store and they're like, it's $60 to buy outright, and it has a nano SIM card. I'm like, dope, I'll take it.
Okay. Why?
Huh? Oh, so this is gonna be bad, and Chiro's gonna be
What?
bad. So I got a flip phone, so I can't buy bad food,
That's the reason? That's the reason?
and it's got 3 pizzas. It works most times, it's just not when I'm at home when I can order pizza on my
That's
computer.
different though. Like you don't.
I'm also not gonna get 3 pizzas every like day.
Yeah, because we each ate one.
Yeah,
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a
Yeah,
smart
I
idea.
mean,
It's-
yeah,
it's
it's
like-
like
I know how much you hate being on the phone, so I know you're not gonna call them.
really.
Yeah,
Really
you
don't
call
like-
Chick-fil-A and be like, "Hey guys, it's Ryan."
Yeah,
again."
exactly.
You're like, hello, Ryan.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, Nebula, stop calling.
It was such a bad problem though, because like I'd be like, I get off work, and I'll fucking use like cellular data to download like the fucking Chick-fil-A app, and I'll like order it and like not even have to get out my car, and they'll just like give it to me. It's so bad.
The future is now.
That one
man.
was actually so bad that I changed the password on it. I changed the email on it, so I can't even, because like that was the thing. It's so fucking bad. It's not fun. I mean, it's funny to you guys. You guys can laugh if you want, but like it just sucked. Like it would get to the point where I would have this app, and like I would like
this killer
while I'm driving, or like in the parking lot or whatever. I would like go in and like do the whole thing where I change my email again, because like I would change the password on myself. No, change the password, not the email. So like I finally changed the email. And, like I don't know what the email is now. I'm just like, it's gone, so I can't use that anymore. It's so bad. Like I gave
Hey man, we all gotta do shit.
It sucks. Like I tried hiding my debit card from myself by putting it on the top of the cabinets in the kitchen, and like I could just pull it. I pulled the chair over and kept getting it. It was so
You're like
bad.
a little kid with a cookie jar.
It sucked. So like the other day I just gave it to my mom, and I was like, hide this somewhere, and she's like, all right. Like she's like, that sucks, but that's what you gotta do. I'm like, yeah.
Did you find it?
That's a good idea.
No, she's in fucking Sedona now for like 2 days. I'm like, I don't know where it is.
You're like, how much fucking money?
So, because I have money too, and it's just like I just can't trust myself with it right now. Like I need to have like a couple of weeks at least of just not.
Yeah, that's smart.
Doing that. So
I think that's a good idea.
So,
That's a very smart idea. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, so
very good.
I just had fucking pizza.
That's fine because you buy your. Okay, what you're doing is you're taking the proper steps, right? You're like, I see what the problem is.
Yeah.
I know what I need to do to fix it. So here's the steps I'm going to take. And so you're just fucking. So you got rid of your iPhone X?
No, it's in the closet.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like in my box, powered off. So, and it's like, like that won't be as much of a problem as like getting my card, because I have to take it out of the box. I have to make sure it's charged. I gotta fucking take the SIM card out and put it in the other thing. I gotta find the thing that I can like poke in the side of the iPhone to fucking take out this. Like it's not worth it.
See, that makes sense.
It's just bad.
That was the thing. Like I was telling you earlier, just like you have that problem. I have the problem. I'm like I should get a new phone. And I'm just like I can make it keep last, but like I've told you the headphone jack just stopped working.
Right.
Like I put it in. I'm like, first I thought it was like dusty or like linty or something. I'm like, I'll just clean. So I like sprayed it with canned air and like cleaned it out.
I just flipped the canned air upside down. My phone's not working.
No. And then it kept doing it. And then like as I'm putting the headphone in, it's like it like launches out. It's like fucking weird. So I'm like, all right, that's weird. I'm like, so then my first thought was I could just buy some Bluetooth headphones just to prolong this bad boy. I already can't charge it. Because like this inner part right
he
here
has
is
a wireless charger because he like didn't want to get a new phone, so he's like, I have to charge.
You
this
spent
thing.
more money than he did probably on his fucking
$60.
flip phone.
Yeah,
which is cool. That's actually kind of a cool idea.
It's nice.
I believe you.
It's super nice. The only thing that's not nice is fucking T9 texting. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Shit sucks dick. And also, you sent me like a fucking message. I can't view it.
That's why.
like a fucking image or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It looked like a wave or something. I don't know.
I don't know what I sent you.
Like an ocean wave or some shit.
Oh.
I don't remember.
After you sent like all the meats, and then you sent like a picture.
It was probably.
It was a burger. That's not a wave. How the hell did you get a wave out of that?
A burger.
I sent you the burger.
Look at the thumbnail.
What the fuck?
That's like a negative.
Oh yeah, because I reversed the colors because I was bored.
What?
It's not supposed to be black text. I just got real bored, and I wanted a green background, and all the backgrounds aren't green.
So
I reversed the colors. I got bored. Leave me alone. Whatever.
Yeah, you're spicing it up.
I mean, that's fine. No, it was.
But yeah, I'm trying to do anything I can to just fucking.
That's smart. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, it sucks that it even comes to that, but I got to do something.
Yeah. You know.
Churro gave me a quadruple baconator yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm hungry. I'm like, well, come get burger.
Well, that's the thing. Like Churro would be like,
I killed it.
Like I would take Churro home, and I'd be like, oh, let's get Whataburger, and like it got to the point where Churro's like, nah. I'm like, okay, I'll just go alone, and I would just go. And it was bad. I was like, I gotta stop doing this shit.
That's another thing too. Is
that shit cost me so much money.
That's another thing too, where I was just like, I purposely like, I'm not getting food with you because I know you're gonna do
it,
and you'll shame yourself if you go alone. So
yeah, usually.
Yeah, usually.
But yeah, it got to the point where I didn't, so I got to fucking stop.
Whataburger. How much were you spending on Whataburger?
Dude, like $20 if it was me and you.
Yeah, it was both
if not
of us.
more.
How much is you?
Depends on when I get.
If you want chicken,
on the day.
If you want chicken tendies.
No, I get a butter chicken biscuit, honey butter chicken biscuit, or whatever. If it's morning.
Well, to be fair, they offer that to you.
You go there in the morning?
Huh?
To Whataburger? You went to Whataburger in the morning?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know they're open 24 hours.
24 hours. It's real bad. Yeah, I would go there
with a 24-hour lobby.
I would go there and just not have anything like at work, Like I'd be like, that's my food until like tonight. It's not even my food all day. It's just till tonight. It was real bad. Yeah, I spent like.
But you're over it now.
Yeah, hopefully.
And now you're balling out of control.
And I got fucking pizza though, so I fucked up.
That's fine.
I just gotta not worry about it.
Like I told you, the only thing I'm not really concerned about personally, I'm not really concerned about how much money or how badly you eat.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the money you're spending.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about what I eat because like.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not you.
Yeah,
it's like I drink sodas.
Yeah, I mean like the part of like what exacerbates my fucking ankle problem is like my weight for sure. Like just saying, like
you're right.
And
you're carrying that shit.
Well, like when it first got real bad, like last year or whatever, I was like, oh, I'm waking up with like chest pains. This is bad.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was just like, that's scary.
But that was last year. Last year.
So it's a little better now, but yeah.
I fell asleep.
I dabbed.
I fell asleep weird, or I either tied my shoes too tight or something because my foot was numb all day, and I was like, "Am I having a heart attack?" I was really scared.
Do you smell toast?
No, it was so weird because like my foot was numb.
That shit for me. Like I like breathe heavy when I'm tying my shoes. I'm like, it sucks, man. Don't nut that. God damn it.
Suwoo preem.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd make fun of me too. Or laugh at me or whatever.
But that's good.
That's fine.
You know what? Because out of adversity comes greatness.
Sure.
Some people used to call me the skinny Mexican guy, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to be the skinny Mexican guy.
Well,
I get so many scholarships.
Yeah. Back when I could run. I don't run anymore.
Oof.
I just can't run at all.
I don't think I've ever been able to run.
I was thinking about how much I would love to have a cigarette. Like really, really bad. And then instead, what did I do?
I don't know. You tell us.
Oh, I know. No. I remember what happened. I was thinking about it like when I left last week on Tuesday because usually I would have a cigarette because it's all about patterns, right? Yeah. You know, you drive home and you drive past. I
mean, I get off on Power now. There's this fucking Chick-fil-A right on my right.
You and Chick-fil-A are like, Mr. fucking Gold Card.
Yeah,
but
I had to get rid of that card too.
Yeah, I bet
it's in my fucking drawer somewhere.
You should put it in a safe. But like, what I would do is I would leave here, and I would I would be outside and I would have a cigarette and I'd leave. Yeah, like after I had one.
You would have had one last week after you left if you saw that dent right away.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I would have had one, I would have seen it right away. So I would have been knocking.
Like you would have been more perceptive.
Well, yeah, it gives you +1 perception.
Your nerves would have been more steady. That's for sure.
God damn it.
Oh, I know, buddy.
Listen. Okay. There was a reason why I did well in school is because I spent so much time at Coffee Rush.
You had 5 years of high school. That's not doing well.
No, in college.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you finish college?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's how he got his degree.
I didn't get a degree.
That's how he worked.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. Whatever.
So the reason why I did so well after high school because I was high.
I'm not surprised you did. I just didn't know.
Yeah. No, I did. So it's because I would literally I would go to school, and I would basically just drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. That weird
nervous laughter you got when you say that. It's so weird.
It's his anger.
Yeah. No, because it was just hours of that was back when that was after I lived with you guys.
Yeah.
And I was just going to school and doing all that shit, working at GameStop. So
did you ever have a day?
I would smoke like half a pack a day.
Did you ever have a day with cigarettes that was worse than the one day we walked around San Francisco?
No, actually, no. Actually, no. That's true. I have.
That was such a bad day.
Every time I went camping, I would smoke like a pack a day because it's so much fresh air.
I think that's like the closest.
I need to destroy this air quality.
I'll tell you what's what.
I feel like that's the closest I've seen to you getting like real mad.
Oh, in San Francisco?
Yeah, because I fucking ruined everything.
What?
No, it was. Right. See, I wasn't. I don't get upset. What I do is I get like, all right. I get frustrated.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck do you want to do?
Yeah, my bad.
So that's fine. It was a good time. I just sent I posted a picture of that shit that the homeless man posted.
You just have shit pictures?
I have one.
Here's that nut button.
I have one because of that one time. Remember, it was so perfect, Ryan.
What do you mean?
6 a.m. Like we've been walking around since like 4, maybe 3:30 in the morning. We're just kind of walking around San Francisco.
Yeah.
And when we're like Ryan's falling asleep. So
oh yes, the morning fog.
I was like sleeping on like the bar stools they had in the Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, you were sleeping more than that, but you got a second win, so that was fine. Like you.
Well, once we were in line for the thing we were there for.
Yeah. And then so So I'm like, all right, let's go into Starbucks and we'll charge our phone like homeless people, you know. And I thought it was
that was like the least appealing thing, by the way. Once we got into that show, it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. And everyone's like starting to drink. I'm like, I'm fucking like 25 hours.
I did.
I was like, yeah, I'm sure you did. I was so done.
I was having a great time because they had like $3 vodka Red Bulls. I'm like, it was vodka Red Bulls, and then we'd already had like 24 hours of not sleeping. So I'm like, keep this train rolling,
chugga,
straight to that wall. So, but that particular time, where you're falling asleep at the Starbucks, and I'm just double fisting these fucking black coffees, and Dee was and and Ryan's like, all right, it's six in the morning. We gotta go get something to eat, some breakfast or whatever, and I step outside, and I've got my venti iced coffee, it looks so perfect in the morning light, and I've got a cigarette in my hand, and I've got a lighter, and I've got 3 hands, and I'm just like, I have my coffee's in the crease of my arm right here, and I've got my lighter, and I'm about to light it, and it's gonna be so good, and I look to my right, and there's a homeless dude pulling up his pants.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And I'm like, and I'm just like. And I see him scurry away into the alley or whatever, and I just see the present he left all of San Francisco that morning. Just here, I made this for you.
I don't know if I ever asked you.
Good morning.
I can't remember. Was that your first time there?
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember I came out and I was just like so deprived of sleep, and I looked over at the shit, and I was just like, yeah, that's this fucking city, man.
Yeah.
I was so unamused.
So that was just like, I was flabbergasted, so I look at this shit, it's so perfect, just a man's shit. It's just like R2D2 right there,
so pristine.
And
it was like the one that like kindergartners in anime like pick up with sticks, like it was like
swirl.
Yeah, like it was almost like soft
I have
serve.
a picture I'll send it to you.
So
no, but it's like right there. It's like right there, and then there's like one little lump of toilet paper, just ever so.
I don't remember seeing toilet paper.
I saw.
You have a picture, yeah, I'm sure.
And I was just like, I have to take a picture of this because this is the most memorable fucking thing about this city, aside from everything else. But and especially nowadays, because apparently there's like a shit map.
We were there when it was like, is there a shit map?
There's a shit map.
That's a good app.
I've seen pictures. It's fucking gross, dude. It's foul.
Well, the fucking hate there is like all just like covered in piss. It's like a piss water slide.
It's fucking
so bad.
That
whole city's. We went there at like the height of like the cartoon version of it too, because it was fucking like they just legalized marriage or whatever.
Love wins.
Yeah. We saw Pitbull.
It was him.
It was him.
It was him.
I have that picture.
Yeah, we both took a picture at the exact same time of the guy going like this. Dale.
Yeah, right. He was right in front of, or right behind the inflatable dick. Everyone had those big pink inflatable dicks.
Nothing's funnier,
Mr. Worldwide.
You see,
remember there was one time we had to like walk, and it was like some part was like under construction, and like we had to like go through like a real like tight area that was like fenced off.
Yeah,
like it was like between like a building and like a chain link fence.
Stuff.
And there was some dude that was like just wearing like nothing. He had like a nail through his dick and nothing.
Dicks.
Yeah, it was like I was
a nail through his 7 dicks.
He had like a pierced dick and like leather underwear, and I was just like.
The underwear didn't do anything.
It did no. The dick was like poking out, but it was like little. Like, it was just like a little button dick, and I was just like, I really don't want that to touch me more than anything.
It was an innie, not an outie.
Oh God,
listen,
so bad.
I get it.
I wish I had any dick.
I get it.
That'd be convenient.
All right, San Francisco's just a cartoon city. I
suck it intro.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fucking.
But I had a way better time hanging out with Ryan Higgins and all them than I did in San Francisco.
Well, that's because we went to California like Gilbert, basically.
Yeah, it was so cool. I was like, this is great. I feel perfectly
safe.
No, like I see. Walking around San Francisco, it's really weird because like remember.
We need to go on a new trip so we can stop talking about.
Do you remember when I reached into my jacket and I had that ammo in there? I was like, why is this here? I had just gone camping like 2 months earlier than that. I got to Nugget Fest, you remember, and you didn't go. But like I had 2 rounds of 5.56 in my jacket, and I didn't realize they were in there because I hadn't worn that jacket since I went camping, and I was just like, oh fuck! Like in the middle of the street, I'm like.
No, I had one of those.
What'd you do? Throw it in the trash?
You threw. Goddamn it.
Like, it's San Francisco.
I know.
I
No, I accidentally did that at work. I walked in
God
like
damn it.
it was like winter, so I'm like, here's like my big coat, and I can hear something jingling in one of the pockets. I think it's just change. So I'm like, I go to work and I'm doing.
Yeah, it's changing. All right.
And I like, I go, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna buy something real quick, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, let me go through that change real quick. I open my fucking pocket. It's all just like 9 mil, just like pocket full of
Jesus
ammo. I'm like,
Christ.
why the fuck did I have? Why isn't this in a box? Why is it in my pocket?
It was a good time.
Jesus.
Yeah, we need to go on another trip. We should go to Disneyland.
Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World.
Disneyland. When
Sure is
when
gonna
you
be
go to
world.
Disney World?
October. I'm trying to do it for Halloween.
October.
Yep.
Okay.
Eric,
Yeah.
you want to go
To where?
to his trip?
What the fuck is your guys' problem?
We should just go at the same time. We won't go with you. We'll just go at the same time. I'll be like Eric. Look, his girlfriend's real.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
for
Oh.
true.
Does she have any friends?
She has a sister.
Stop it. Stop. No.
Every time.
Oh, boy.
Wait, hold on.
They're both sweethearts.
Are they?
Yeah, they're great.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad you found yourself a sweetheart.
Thanks.
sweet.
Ow.
No.
Just like
What would you do
fucking-
if you hit him and it actually made the sound? You just had like a second.
No,
one.
you just hit it and I actually like nut.
Oh jeez. Oh my god.
Anyways.
All right. What else did I do?
I don't know. I'm asking you. So you got the phone.
Yeah, I got
on.
that fucking phone.
Excuse me. So you got
Lordy.
fucking mic.
wrong way. I timed it.
Great.
It's
Thanks.
like that scene in The Mask.
Go on. I
Tell
love the mask. I'll
Scarlett
talk
I do
about the
give it
mask
to
all day.
Tell
What?
Scarlett I do give it to him. Oh, so okay. So what else did you? So you bought your flip phone. And what
Yeah,
else?
I got the phone. Oh, Taylor let me borrow her iPad so I could have. That's how I've been on Discord at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I can't. Like I mean.
Oh, they don't have Discord for that, whatever that is.
No. Well, if I can get fucking internet on this phone, it defeats the purpose. So I don't even know. Like I haven't gone into the settings and like figured it out. And I don't want to know. I'm trying to stay ignorant. Ignorant.
He's not woke.
I'm not.
No, that'd actually be a good idea. You
What?
should just be like, oh, put me back down to like just regular. What is the name of just regular phone plans that doesn't have data?
I don't know.
Save yourself like $100 a month.
Yeah.
Can I just get minutes?
I don't think they do minutes anymore.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I think.
I just use an app, so I'm not even with anybody.
What?
Yeah.
So you only use Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I save all kinds of money.
Buku bucks.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but
that's
I
not-
do
I feel
nothing
like,
with
I feel
it.
like that's not a bad idea though.
Why?
His thing.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I still can communicate with anyone I need to.
So before, when I was considering, before I had this phone, I was just considering leaving my phone at home, and I was just like, there's like that like 0.01% chance my dad has like diabetic shock or something. I need to get a call out.
0.01.
Whatever. Like he's been good on his shit lately.
Okay.
So
That's good.
I'm just saying, like,
That's
because he has diabetes. Whatever.
Diabetes.
But he's so cool. I love
Yeah,
him.
he's great. But so I was just like, I can't, it was like, I was like physically, not literally, whatever. I was like torn. I was like at the top of the stairs and my phone on, in like my nightstand. I'm like, I'm gonna go without my phone. I can't do it.
That's that crazy anxiety.
It just sucks. So I end up getting this, and like nobody calls me.
You know, I the only time I've ever had that happen to me
Yeah.
is when I left my cigarettes at home one
Yeah.
time, or I left my cigarettes at work.
Yeah,
So
and
no one
I-
can call your cigarettes.
I was like, hello.
and I have this thing too where I'm like, I haven't been on Discord all day, but it's fucking blowing up. I'm like, there's 5 messages in this fucking chat.
It's blown up.
I haven't missed nothing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't need shit.
Yeah, it's.
But I had the iPad so I could finish reading Naruto, and that's what I did this week.
Naruto.
Naruto.
You read a whole bunch.
It's fucking crazy. They
Why,
fought them.
why is their arms missing?
What do you mean?
I saw that picture where they're missing an arm.
Who? Minato? The fourth Hokage?
Sure. I don't know. So I don't know. There was like they're missing an arm,
Yeah.
like both Naruto and whatever the other dude is.
Oh, that's the end. Spoilers.
Sosuke.
Sasuke.
It's Sauce.
Gay.
They both like go towards each other real fast, and they both like try to punch,
So they just.
and they hit, yeah, like that, and then their arms like exploded from like the elbow down.
Is that really what
I
happened?
think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a happen.
One of them has like their arm like coated in lightning, and the other one's like fucking wind ball. I don't know.
Wind
Like,
ball.
it's like the back, like it's like they made their arms guns, and like the recoil was too much, and the front of it exploded or
Okay.
something. I don't know. Sorry, I can't think of a better way to explain it to you.
It was a
Wizards.
Gen 1 Glock 40.
Glick. Glick.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad you're reading something.
No, because actually I was reading like an actual book, but the first day where I didn't have the iPad and I had the phone and nothing else, I was like, oh, I have my Kindle on me. I'm gonna read more Wastelands. That was good.
Did you read all of it?
No,
Okay.
like a little bit. I played like a little bit of Octopath Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I got to like my 4th character. I'm like 9 hours in. It's not making a lot of progress.
It takes a long time.
I keep coming home and like not wanting to play games. I don't know.
Well, JRPGs are just long.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Long boys.
All right. Not touching that one. So that's good. Well, I'm glad you're taking some time off.
You know.
Oh, but no, what?
I've had Pearl Jam in my head all week. I don't even like Pearl Jam.
Why have you
That's
had program?
They suck. They're terrifying.
Wait, hold on.
I had nightmares of the Singer Man when I was a kid.
Go on.
I gotta have you listen to more Sophie.
Oh, that was actually scary.
It was scary.
But like I was at work, I'm like, here, no better man. And it's just like,
I have no idea. I don't listen to program.
Yeah, no, they don't.
I don't really either.
They scared me.
There's only one song that I know by them.
Listen
And
to.
it would define all of Modern Warfare too.
Listen to Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
What was the one we were just listening to?
What?
That was Sophie.
No, not Sophie.
Oh, Nine Inch Nails.
No, the other one. The one we were listening
Sophie?
to.
Oh, Sons of Kemet.
Yeah, that was fucking.
That's jazz.
I keep saying
That's
Kermit.
substantially different than any of what you just
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
They're like jazz, Caribbean, African
Freeform jazz.
It's good. It's a clarinet and a saxophone and a tuba, sometimes 2 tubas and drums.
To bay.
Two tubas.
It was really cool. I liked that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just chill.
When did you discover that?
I don't know, like last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sons of Kemet.
I just found out now. Kermit.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
I think it's Kemet.
I'm gonna commit suicide.
I don't know. The specific album we were listening to is called "Your Queen is a Lizard" or a reptile. Sorry, "Your Queen is a reptile." Wow, I can't talk at all.
Reptar.
My queen is 2D.
No.
Ooh. Who that?
What else did you do this week, Ryan?
What else happened? Oh, I played.
We had that crazy ass storm yesterday. Now I'm rescuing that
I'm-
bird.
Oh yeah, we had a storm last night. It was so nice. I went outside of my balcony. I got soaked.
Yeah, because there's like no coverage on your balcony.
Yeah. Well, at first it wasn't that bad, and like I shouted to the heavens. I was like, "Bring it on!" And then it happened. My mom could attest to that. She was here. She was like, "Wow, that really happened when you did that." I'm like, "I think I just saw it coming. It's not okay. It's okay." Exactly. But it ended up like fucking double.
Your
down
neighbors
my
were
face.
like, this fucking guy's fucking yelling from his balcony.
Yeah. Well, there was some Asian girl like walking across the sidewalk and she was getting her mail or something. Like all of a sudden it got real heavy and she was like running back. I'm like, fuck. She's getting soaked with all her fucking junk mail, her fucking Cosmo magazine, garbage. Yeah.
Neat.
I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I was out on the balcony. I just like looked out and I was just like covered in rain.
I know I know how much you'll enjoy the
All
I
over
love the rain.
All over your face, neck, and chest.
Yep.
What's up, dude?
But anyway, so I gotta clarify this after I tell you because you're gonna get mad. But I started playing No Man's Sky.
After you said you're just not interested in it, huh? Right.
I didn't think I was, but then like it was on sale for half off, and they're talking about how much better it is, and then like
how much is half off?
30.
Damn, they're still charging $60 for that game.
Well, because they re-upped it, like it's like new or whatever, because they added like all this shit, and like it's actually multiplayer now and everything. So, on top of that, though, remember like a couple weeks ago they had Twitch was like giving out like 21 free games.
Yeah.
And one of them was that Cube 2 game.
Yeah.
But like a week before that, there was the Steam sale, and I bought that game, and then I was like, oh, it's free, so I fucking refunded it. So all of a sudden, I had like $12.75 extra. So like that game cost me like $17.
Okay, that's not
to
bad.
get No Man's Sky, and I played it for like an hour and a half, and like I landed on like some desert planet.
Like it's just like home.
Yeah, like literally the cacti and like weird like tentacle plants. Everything's like purple.
Just like home.
It was weird, but like I was walking around. You have like this laser that you have to like shoot things for ingredients.
That's how you mine, yep.
Yeah, it's how you mine. You like shoot a cactus. It's like, oh, you got salt. I'm like, all right, or whatever.
What?
All right.
I don't know. It looks like a cactus, but it's not. It's aliens.
It's
I
made
don't
of
know.
salt.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're not shooting plants. You're shooting aliens.
No, there's both.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can upgrade it so your mining thing is also a gun.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
That's what I would do.
But
Plasma cutter.
what was it? I went through and like I went through and like my shields for radiation were lower because like I landed. No, it literally was just like home because I landed on this planet. It's like, oh, it's 36.8 degrees Celsius. I'm like, fuck this fucking place. I was like, you goddamn kidding me? I was like, I came to video games to escape, and it's fucking just like outside. It sucked.
So how does that game work in particular? So can you just be like, I don't like this planet, I'm gonna go somewhere else?
Well, so I'm trying to get to it. So you start that game, and you like crash landed, and like you don't have any memory or whatever. For just that's how it works. I don't know.
I didn't realize this was a JRPG.
I know. It has you start out
a JRPG.
It has you start out, and like the very first thing it asks you is like if you want to play on normal or survival or harder survival or just like creative mode. I did normal because I was like, I don't know how this game plays yet. The harder survival sounds really cool because like once you die you just lose, like it's like you have one experience. Like just to play in one sitting would be cool. Just to like go through, it's like, oh, okay, I died, and I'm done playing this game for today. And I'll see what my experience is like next time. I don't know, like how you play Minecraft, just kind of sign in and be like, okay, that's neat. Or that's how I play Minecraft, I guess. Anyway, so you land on this planet and your ship is first you have to find your ship, which is crazy. And there's like these little surveyor robots all around the place, and like if they find you, like if you'll attract them by mining for resources, and if they like spot you, they'll start shooting lasers at you, and it's just like that sucked. So I would like run away from them and like hide until they were done like searching the area for me, and the whole time my fucking shields are going down because the radiation outside is too goddamn like powerful,
just like real life.
And you have to replenish your shields with salt. Or something, I don't know. Like
the salt power robot.
I can't remember if it's salt or what it is, but like you can get like
salt.
You get carbon to you like recharge your laser. I don't know. There's like certain resources that do certain things for your body or for your thing, and like eventually you find your ship, and you have to like patch something on it and like get more fuel for it, and you have to make both. And it's just, I don't know. It's just neat to just go around and you get like credits for like discovering things. And like that you guys use to buy shit later on. I don't know. I haven't played that much.
The first week when it was first out, and like nobody like we were all still deluded, and like it was just like this.
Excuse me,
smack. But it was like really cool. I was like, yeah, let's get lost. But then you find out, and then as you played like that beginning week, I was like, oh well, this is it.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we'll see how I feel like next week if I even play it more this week or whatever. But like. So yeah, I went through. I died the first time, and then I found like my grave, and it's like, oh, time to go pick up what you dropped, and I had like 2 carbon. And I was like, oh, I didn't do much. That sucked. So, but it's neat though because like you can find resources and like shoot the laser at it, and like it just like sucks the resources towards you, so you don't have to like break it and like go over and like pick it all up or like have it like like in certain games you have to like walk over ammo and like magnets up to you or whatever. It just like comes to you. It's nice. So it's like long distance. It's like long range Minecraft. You just kind of like hit things and they just come to you.
I think I remember saying something like you can pick like you could either be human or like one of the alien races in the game now.
I don't know. Well, for starters, this game is like third person now, which is weird.
Oh, that is weird.
So I'm like a third person like orange astronaut looking guy. I don't know. Like I don't know what I actually look like yet, but or if it even shows you. But yeah,
I like astronauts.
Yeah, he's neat looking. Yeah, I'll show you.
So what exactly did they change in this one, man?
All kinds of
shit. I think the big thing is like you can actually, because before
it was multiplayer is like a big one.
Yeah, that's like the hugest thing. I think I haven't really because I didn't play it before, so I don't know like what's changed. I think third person is a big change too. Like they didn't have a character model or whatever. It was just like first person view. So yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry, doing a long time.
But
no, yeah, but I mean, I've heard people are really enjoying it. They're really enjoying it.
Neat. I'm enjoying it for $17 or whatever for sure. Like I don't know how.
Yeah, can you fucking imagine paying $60 for that shit?
Yeah, can you imagine paying $60 for it 2 years ago or whatever when it came out? Like yeah.
Did you pay $60 for it?
No, a friend did.
I think on I think it's still on sale. It's still on sale on Xbox and PS4.
Oh right, it came out on Xbox.
Yeah, so it's like $26 or something right now on there.
Yeah, you made it like a bandit with it, so good job.
Yeah,
you missed the bad part, and you got it for cheap.
Yeah, for sure.
Are bandits particularly good at making it?
What?
Anyway.
Anyway, wow. What happens in that game? So yeah, I eventually like patched up my shit. I like found a cave where there was like these poisonous fucking plants that like just exuded like poison gas, but you kill them and like they give you oxygen, which is like how you restore your life support systems.
Yeah.
It's really neat how it works too, actually, because like your life support system is like it'll go down based on like threats around you, like if poison gas is happening or it has to like make up for it or whatever. But it's also like your life support goes down if you use the jetpack or if you sprint. So it's like you don't want to use those unless you have to, kind of thing, which is neat. So I'm like, huh.
So if you're running away from something?
Yeah, with like the fucking drones that try to shoot lasers at you. So I actually got to a point where there's a drone shooting a laser at me, and I just fucking shot my laser back and ended up winning.
You're like, fuck you.
And like I got like its power cell, and like I got some goop. I don't know. I don't know what it's for yet. But
goop.
I think I can make like weapons out of it or something. So that's cool.
Nice.
So okay, so would you consider this game fixed?
I mean, I didn't play it when it was broke.
That's true.
Broke.
Because
game broke.
Everybody was really, obviously, terribly upset. The developers got death threats or whatever. They had to erase all this shit. Yeah, all 2 of them. No, there was more. I remember seeing that picture of all those dudes with like, we got our fucking disc.
There's like 6 of them, I think.
Yeah, but they're all like, they all have the same face. It's really weird.
They're all white guys, so.
Yeah, they're all white guys with beards and glasses.
Yeah, yep.
Doing the soy boy thing.
Game developers.
They can't help but do that.
They got jeans and blazers.
You know what I'm talking about. What?
I said they got jeans and blazers. They're white guy developers.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Developers.
Half balding, half not, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sucks to suck, man.
Anyway, so eventually I got off this fucking planet after getting lost, and there's like weird like dogs that have like blades for heads. It's weird. There's just like random animals everywhere, and like I saw like these like big like golem looking. They look like Gorons with like extra hands on their heads. It was weird, yeah. It was strange, but like I was like real far away from one. I like tried to shoot my laser at it. And I was like, nah. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. I was like, I don't want to fuck with that. Damn it.
It's like me in the morning.
Exactly.
Extra hands on my head.
Yeah. So anyway, I got the necessary resources to get the fuck off the planet, and I did, and like I ended up picking like a stress call up or something.
You're like Han Solo,
something like that, and I got coordinates for a place I had to go to, some other planet, and I started heading for it, and then I was like, oh, what's that over there? And I saw a space station. I went towards that instead. So, but it's real neat because I think before, when you played that game, you could walk around and like once you went to space, it would just be like, oh, you're going to space, and like it would be like a loading screen. But this is just like if you want to go like in the middle of the atmosphere, you can just fly around if you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it lets you do that back
in.
Did it? Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. No, what am I thinking of that did that then? Fucking Battlefront.
Maybe? Well, Battlefront is not.
But I'm saying, didn't they have that like land to air battle or whatever in that?
I know what you're talking about.
No. Battlefront had specifically only air battle, and they tricked us all into believing you could do that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it's neat because you can just you have to like actually like boost out of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
To get, otherwise you can just fly around like you're cruising in the air. Or whatever,
I'm just going to go to the other side of the planet real quick, just like loop and go.
Yeah, you have to break through the atmosphere to do it.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's super scientific.
But like you have to like you press to like go, or you press another button to like actually like boost when you're like just flying around space. Mm-hmm. But then you can like hold I don't know what the buttons are on controllers. I'm sorry, but like you hold fucking space bar and like it's like warp speed and like it counts down. It's like 5, 4, and it's like it's dope. But it's cool though because like,
can you run to space stations like that? And blow them up.
I don't know if you can run into space stations, but you can definitely run into fucking meteors or whatever. But you can shoot them too and get gold from them. It's awesome. Gold and silver and some other
Have you
mineral.
been beset upon by space pirates yet?
Not yet.
It's like other players can fuck you up now.
So I went to the space station instead of the place I was supposed to go to. That sucks. I didn't know that. That's going to be fun.
Keep an eye out.
Sounds fun.
Stay woke.
But yeah, I went to some space station and like there was all like these weird aliens that they looked like real muscular versions of like the hippos from Animaniacs. I don't know how to describe them better.
That's super specific.
The tutus?
Yeah, like they're either like blue or like purple, and they just I don't know.
I call them discount Krogans.
Nah, but they were like real fit. Like yeah, they look like Krogans, but like their heads were like they were like lazy boy chairs. I don't know. It's weird. I can't describe them that well. I'm sorry, but like I'd go to talk to them and like when you discover things, the character like talks to himself. Mm-hmm. Or whatever, so it's just like, oh, I found this thing, and it's like you have to decide what to do based on what your character says to you.
See, I think that's new because I think originally he was a silent protagonist.
Okay, well, yeah, so
it was also first person.
I mean, it's just like a text box. He doesn't actually say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's a point where it's just like you go. I went to the space station and found these aliens. And like they're the way they talk is just it's like somebody mashing a keyboard basically.
Mm-hmm.
They're like
they're speaking their own language.
Like, okay, good. Yeah, and they are. But like your character doesn't understand it or whatever. It's just like this alien like doesn't look like he's welcoming you or whatever. But he's still like bowed to like accept you into his store or whatever. I'm like okay. And then it's just like before it gets to be another dialogue choice. It's like oh that alien like points to your mining gun and like just like growls or something. I was like what? And like it either says you can give it to him or you can refuse to give it to him or you can just leave. So and I ended up giving it to him and then like he like just got all happy and then gave me a better gun. I was like holy shit.
Oh.
So it's just like you have to like, kind of like chance it or whatever. It's kind of neat like that.
It's cool as you explore too. You'll find like I think ruins, and then some people will actually also like teach you their words.
Okay.
So as they speak, and it's like less grumble, you can make out one word or something.
Because eventually you make like a visor that can like scan things. So you scan like the flora.
I like this. I like these changes that they're making.
Yeah, the minerals you scan like the mineral like anything it's like a
Jesus Christ, Murray.
You got to bring it up to you. I don't think you can hear that well. Okay, there. That's better.
They're minerals.
I forgot what I was saying. Fuck.
Some nice rocks.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, it's like Metroid Prime. You got to scan.
Yeah.
And like it tells you, it's like, oh, you've gotten like
You have my attention.
You've gotten like 2 out of 5 of the alien life here or whatever. Like it's just like there's like a checklist almost. It's kind of neat to be like, okay, that's neat.
That sounds like a substantially more interesting game.
It's real dope.
There's also stuff for like factions of aliens too.
I haven't even seen that yet.
Because like you've only seen like that one alien.
I came across like some
hippos.
I came around some like ruined station and there was like some flag there. I was like, this is like some fucking team or some shit. I'm scared of this.
Well, there's different alien races in the universe, and they all have different languages and shit. That was just from when I played, and it's cool at the time. I don't know if how much more in depth they've gotten, but like you'd be like, oh, you learned this race, and like you're favored by this race. So this race is gonna be a little more aggressive towards you, because
the strip has labeled you a terrorist.
Yeah, the strip.
Oh,
remember when they were
like a whole raid show up and they like went in our chat and did things and then we weren't paying attention. Oh well,
whatever.
Well, I need to have somebody like look at this specifically. Have that be their job. I don't know.
Bring a laptop in or something. You know, I'll just be like,
Thanks for the raid.
Thanks,
yeah,
bitches.
But look, they got all into our shit with emotes.
Oh fuck! Goddamn.
Yeah, that was neat.
Is that what
They're like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, they're talking about Minecraft or something. They're like, oh, we don't think you can see the chat. Okay, goodbye. So great. Sorry we missed you. Anyway, apparently 4 people are still watching us though.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks.
Nice.
Anyway,
Thanks for coming.
What were we talking about? Oh, great.
So you're talking about this game.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good game.
It sounds cool. So
neat.
What was the original problem? I think we talked about it last time.
I don't remember.
They were basically saying like, oh, we didn't have enough time. Sony was riding our ass trying to get some exclusives.
I think it was a combination of like it being.
It's been like 3 years, hasn't it?
It was 2, I think. It took like 3 years to come out though. We've been talking about this game forever. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I remember the first podcast I did with the online one or whatever I was talking like we were talking about that. It was like our 2015 show. It's like, oh, what's your upcoming game you're excited for? Like we were all like talking about that.
So many people were looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's finally out. I'm glad this is like it's like, oh no, it finally came out.
But now it's like the good version.
Yeah, finally.
Apparently, I don't know. I didn't play it to get disappointed in the first place.
So would you think $30 is a fair price?
I mean, I guess
I
paid 17 or whatever. So
I really want to get into Warframe.
But okay, that's not the same thing at all.
I know it's not the same
Warframe.
thing. Yeah, Warframe.
Warframe's free $99, bro.
I know, I have it.
It's
already.
on Switch.
It is?
Yeah.
That's the one with like the.
It's either on Switch or coming to Switch.
With the sexy alien.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say sexy. I was gonna say fleshy.
They all have fucking snow globes for faces.
Snow globes.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's cool.
They're all.
they get a jump and they're all cool. They get ninja jumps.
So they can jump.
That's the most confusing game.
I played that
so
game.
Weird.
I played that game when the Xbox One first came out, and it was fairly glitchy, and it was like.
I played it when the PS4 came out because there was fucking no games. I was like, it's this or like Black Flag or fucking like the other Killzone that came out, which was not good. Or Battlefield 4, and I fucking suck at Battlefield.
What was it? Was it Killzone? That was about it.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Sure was.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure was bad.
Yeah, I mean it looked cool. It looked super pretty, but yeah, it was not fun.
Dang.
I don't understand how you fucked that up. They're like, we're gonna make it
1 and 2 were good. I didn't play 3, but 1 and 2 were good.
Killzone 3 was good. It's just like people were like, we're gonna make it extra futuristic. I'm like,
how do you fuck up space Nazis? You shoot them in the red eyes. It's great. Yeah.
Those helmets didn't really do anything for them, did they?
They got them headshot.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's
especially in big head mode on the first one.
It's just aesthetic. It's general as fuck. What about you, Trevor? Are you excited to play No Man's Sky?
He's not gonna play No Man's Sky.
The sexist game.
What? What?
It's No Man's Sky.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm being discriminated against.
Are you?
I've seen a lot of people online being like they're still not like into it. They're like, No Man's by. I'm not fucking getting that shit.
No Man's.
Whose Man's Sky is this?
It's just like Jesus Christ.
No, I'd definitely give it a second shot.
It's neat. A second shot.
I mean, I'm still playing The Last of Us, man.
Oh,
I don't even know why.
That's a good game.
I'm enjoying it. I just playing through grounded mode now. Again.
Oh, okay. So you're playing multiplayer or what?
By the way, you know how... So, I play that game a lot. I beat it like at least once a year.
Okay.
And I talk about it at least once a year. But like, I was missing a trophy.
Okay.
And I didn't realize I'd never built a smoke bomb in the campaign. Ever. Until like yesterday.
That's weird.
It's like, I built one just because I had extra stuff. And it's like, bling! I'm like, shit.
You're like, fuck.
I'm like, I made a bunch of smoke bombs in multiplayer. Because it doesn't count.
It just reminds me. I got back into Overwatch just like last week because I wanted to try the new hero or whatever. Wrecking Ball.
The hamster?
Yeah.
Hammond. AKA Wrecking Ball, which his actual name is.
Which his actual name is?
Yeah, his they call him Wrecking Ball
Alright.
when you select him. It's not Hammond. Stupid.
Well, just like how they call Tracer, not Lena. You
That's a
stupid
dumb
ass.
name.
What's her name?
Her name's Tracer.
Her name's Lena Oxton.
Ugh.
Lena?
Ugh.
Yeah, Lena.
Lena.
It's Lena.
I really don't give a
It's
shit.
British. She's a lesbian. Move on.
Cheers, love.
What is
shoots, she scores. I don't know, fuck.
you ruined lesbians for me, man.
How did I ruin lesbians for you? Oh, God.
His nut,
While you're down there,
his nut just bottomed out. Yeah. That's how much
it's gonna.
Yeah.
Power bottomed out.
I didn't know they had actual names. Oh no, wait,
lesbians?
No, the characters from Overwatch. I keep forgetting they do, of course, because isn't that Ramirez or whatever? No, Ramirez from Modern Warfare 2.
His name's not just Reaper.
Ramirez, do ever.
That man's name's not just Soldier 76. There wasn't 75 others
I don't
of him
pay
before.
attention to the lore, man.
It doesn't matter.
I don't.
No, like May's real name is Amazing.
I fucking bought that game again on PC when I had this graphics card, and it's not worth it.
Her name's Amazing.
No, it's not.
Oh,
You fucking idiot.
I was like, amazing.
I haven't played that shit since it's been.
It might be Amazing Joe. I don't remember, but anyway.
Jump off a bridge.
But no, it's fuck. Am I rusty? I'm normally actually pretty okay at fucking Overwatch.
Oh,
I'm
what she
awful.
Oh wow!
Go.
I was playing Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm real bad at that game.
Yeah.
But like,
How do you mean?
The group of people I play with, like, they're all bad too, except for one guy. And like, he was we play with this like British guy,
Hello.
and
He's
like,
not allowed to
love.
use guns.
well, he gets it all out in this game apparently. 'Cause he like carries us. It's great.
He just plays Thatcher.
Like it gets to the point where like I just like go where he tells me to, even if he like uses me as bait. I'm like, whatever. At least we won.
fucking laser sights.
Sometimes, but like
talking
I don't
to you,
know.
fucking clown.
But like he was like real upset. And like because we kept losing or something, and I was just like, all right, I'm just not gonna play right now. Like I don't want to deal with your shit, but I don't want to get into it with you. I'm just like,
can't stand people that get mad at video games, man.
sorry, sorry for 10 years of fucking.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. You fucking.
All right, I'm sorry, Tro.
Yeah, he had to deal with it more than I did.
Yeah,
I was like headphones in.
because I woke him up. I remember one time I woke him up, he pounded on the wall. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh god, I'm so scared.
The door was on full.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
I was a grouchy boy.
Oh god, well I was a
Yeah, you had
fucking-
anger issues.
I was a goddamn lunatic though.
Luna kid.
Luna kid. Luna! The moon!
Shut the fuck.
Get to Yomi. What's the? Wait, no, that's month.
That's Monday.
What?
Is it? Isn't Get to Moon or month?
Katsuga Tensho?
I don't fucking whatever. Well, do we have any questions?
Yeah.
What else you got to talk about? You haven't plugged anything in.
Have you found a Bane in Rainbow Six yet for your attackers and defenders?
I just keep using like Doc and IQ.
IQD?
Cutie.
Yeah.
I'm a support person.
The correct answer is Fuse
Yeah? No. everyone takes shit
and
before me.
Glaz. Fuse.
I'm
They're
sorry.
both attackers, dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What,
get-
you,
it's
I
a
don't play
defense.
defense.
You have to.
Defense for cucks.
Wow.
You just quit.
He
You
just
just
quits the game.
You just quit. Fuck it. No.
I just hide in the corner as Doc until somebody gets hurt. And I'm like, I'll heal you.
No. I play as Fuse and what's that?
Why do you have glitter on your face?
Do I?
Yeah. Just
Probably,
kill this joke.
no, I had fucking.
had fucking?
No, that's what it is. I play as Fuse and then what's that? Valkyrie.
Backwards.
The cameras are really really useful. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
That's what I do.
Great.
Valkyrie. 'Cause there's yeah.
I don't know. I need to like look at the characters better because like half the reason I play Doc is he has a shotgun, but I'm pretty sure everyone has one.
Just about.
Or like yeah.
Yeah,
so,
there's
He's
a
got
lot
the
of-
MP5.
yeah, I don't know.
Which is
But
like,
like,
Well,
he,
have
he can also like heal, so I'm like, all right.
Have you gone into like the thing where you can customize your weapons at all?
Yeah, I put like
and you could choose.
I put like
the weapon?
holographic sights on all of them. It's like I don't know what else to do. I don't know. ACOG's dumb. It is. It's fine for some of them.
it's fine in real life.
Okay, real life is not this game.
Makes me want to nut all over it.
Great. All right.
This game's very not real life, but ACOGs are really good to have. So
Okay.
Anyway,
I randomized it. I put some.
you just have the base game, right? You didn't buy any of the DLC.
I'm
stuff?
missing like fucking 18 characters. On each
Yeah,
one
you
or
are.
something.
That's what you are.
But
That's
you
fine.
can still, you
Caveira
can still
sucked.
make it work. You can still make it work. Caveira's great. Fuck you.
At what?
Oh.
Fucking at what?
No, it's.
Tell me. Okay. Tell me what Caveira is good at that you could do with literally anyone else.
Her fucking pistol is like can knock anyone down, and then you fucking immediately like figure out where everyone else is because they reveal it because that's her fucking thing.
Yeah,
Who's
that's like
that?
you're
Hang
playing
on.
with a bunch of
Hold on,
scrubs.
hold on, hold on.
Okay.
No, not.
Hold. Who's the fucking guy that makes me have to turn a cell phone off every guy?
Oh, that's Dokkaebi.
That sucks ass.
That's Dork Baby. I love her so much.
Oh, because I'm still not used to. I'm still not used to playing on
my Switch.
No, because I'm still not used to playing on a keyboard. I'm like, what is a fucking 5? You have to like hold 5. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you just hear.
I just like totally lose my mind. I'm like, I don't know where I know where fucking WASD is.
I'll just let it buzz.
I've had instances where it's just like it's buzzing. I'm like, oh fuck, and then just immediately killed.
Sucks.
No, what you need to do is if you're gonna buy anybody, buy.
Why do they all have cell phones?
yeah, that too. Buy Buck because he has an underbarrel shotgun that blows just walls like just away for some reason.
Nice.
Buck is cool. Buck, is that the snow dude?
The Canadian, yeah.
The Canadian, yeah. The fuck.
What?
We call them syrups.
The syrups.
Who's the guy that says bear traps?
That's Frost.
That's
Okay.
Frost.
She's a cute.
That's a
patootie.
girl.
No, whatever.
She's also a Canadian.
Great.
Yeah, isn't she Asian?
Yeah, well, they can be Canadian Asians, Eric.
Canadian Asian.
Canucks.
Yeah,
Whatever.
The Frost is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Frost.
Frost is cool, especially if you learn how to like not just like make your traps so blatantly.
Yeah,
obvious.
you put them where people would step down in. So you basically play
like don't put it under the window, but put it next to the window because people are gonna come in and go against the wall, be like, ha,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm real dumb when I play that game. Well, because I was like,
his laser?
I thought I was super clever, man.
Everybody thinks they're clever.
Because I was coming in from the roof on a window. I shot out the fucking wood, and I was like looking in upside down like Spider-Man on this fucking window.
About to get
I looked everywhere except for like up, which is the floor where the fucking trap was, and I jump in. I'm like, it's good. And I fucking land right on that trap. I'm like,
Yep.
fuck.
If you
fucking suck.
If there's one enemy left and they walk into that trap, you win because no one can revive them.
Yeah.
It's like an instant injure. It's real good.
That sucks.
It works
great.
really
Yeah.
well. It works especially well
As long as the British guy's not mad, it's a good game.
around corners.
Yeah.
Around corners. It works
Yeah,
really
the
well.
British guy,
He was so mad.
your commander.
You know what?
Sorry.
I really wish that what's that dude that sets the bombs on the doorways?
What? Oh, Capcom.
Yeah, I really wish Capcom was more useful, but everybody figured out his shit.
Well, you just have to be stupid creative with it. Like
But it's
they're
only
really
doors and windows.
well, they're really good against Ash. That character's really fucking fast because she has like that weird drill that blows shit up. So they're really fast. So they'll rush into the room and without looking at shit. And then that's how Capcan really comes in handy.
I
Like,
realize it doesn't work whenever I place those traps anywhere except the very, very edge of the map when they're
feel
barely
like-
coming in,
yeah.
or like in just random spots within the dead
I
center.
feel like I play that game too cautious.
Why?
I just I don't know. Like I feel like I should just like run in more and
No,
just
I mean-
fucking shoot things.
that's not the game to do that in.
I don't know.
My favorite thing to do is to make like little murder holes in the walls. So you know how you can punch.
That's my least favorite. Somebody fucking tricked me the other day. I was so mad.
Why did he make a hole and then he was down here?
No.
That's what I do.
It was like before the game started, and I was fucking Doc, and I was like trying to set shit up for like the bomb or whatever. And some guy puts their drone in, and like I shoot the wood floor. I'm like, oh, there's a fucking hole in the floor now. Fuck.
Oh yeah, they
It's
can like
I
juke and jive you and
They
shit.
just like they fucking zoop around me. I was like, shit.
I was trying that as Valkyrie, and she has a huge shotgun. It's like boom, boom.
I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even think about that shit. Because
Yeah.
on the second floor, it's like, fuck. Man, that's so dumb. How do people know that shit that well? That's crazy.
Because they get you.
I guess.
That's how they get you.
I got fucking duped.
That game is the one game multiplayer, or the one first-person shooter that's multiplayer that makes me feel as though when I do something right, I feel like I'm really good at the game.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying to kill people in that game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had like I was sitting like by a window and some guy came in. I killed him with a shotgun. I'm like, I got a kill. I feel so happy.
Yeah, man, that's it's definitely one
I
of
was
those.
like, boom.
Especially since it's so stacked, where it's like it's 5 versus 5, and if one shot can like actually save in the whole game.
Yeah.
So like when you actually get a kill, you're like, woo!
Exactly.
I mean, there's only 5 people.
Because that's how I am when I do play Frost. I'm like, if I get one person in my trap, I'm happy. That's I don't care. I have fucking 3 of these bear traps out.
Yeah, I love that game.
I always get like so like lost because like I still don't know how to play all the way, and like that's the fucking British guy gets so mad because he's like the fucking thing started and everyone had, like there's only 2 fortifications up and they're both mine. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, like I don't know where to fucking put shit because you're like fucking you're like destroy this wall.
You can't even have
I'm like,
real memes.
I'm like, you want me to fucking destroy this wall, or you want me to fucking put a thing up? I can do one or the other. I can't do both at the same time. I'm sorry.
You're fucking
Trying
asshole.
to
Why are you
figure it out.
destroying walls?
So you can see through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Or you make a wall between your 2
The
bombs.
fucking glitter on
so
your
you can-
face is fucking.
There's glitter.
I don't see where the glitter is.
It's like there's like a pink one like right here, and it catches the light sometimes. I'm
That's
like,
his beauty mark.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Love wins, bro.
Great.
Dude.
Patriots. So
Go Pats.
go Pats. Yeah, it's a fucking spire.
Great.
Fuck up.
Anyway,
Questions.
Yeah, go to the questions.
Fucking asshole.
What? You weren't there for when Jeff made Jason laugh forever. Because
right.
he was speaking in his Boston accent. He's like, they're in the fucking spire.
That was just him talking, too.
I know.
It's so bad. All right. We got questions.
Yeah.
We got 4 questions
What?
from Niall. He says, yo. Why do our generation seem to gravitate towards Japanese entertainment products so much?
I don't think it's just our generation. It's been a thing.
The novelty's been there for a while, ever since. What was that? The real name was like Satoshi's Castle. Remember that?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, here it's called like Most Extreme Challenge or MXC.
I think it's before that.
Was it before that?
I think.
Because the novelty was like it was really big in the 90s.
Well,
like,
yeah,
huge.
Yeah,
huge.
but I think what made it big for us or for people like us or whatever is like Nintendo was big in the 90s, and like that was like Japanese as fuck, and like Sega
and anime.
Yeah, anime a little. Suncoast Video had fucking like VHS of like Dragon Ball in the back.
That's where I got my first Trigon necklace.
Suncoast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then my neck got too thick before the thing exploded off. Like fucking
Fuck, dude.
It's like I'm
Yo,
like,
Churro, tell me,
It's too tight.
tell me you didn't have a necklace that had a shark tooth on it.
What? Huh? Listen, homeboy. I lived in California
Listen,
between
homeboy.
1 and 14.
Yes, man. It had puka shells in it too, bro.
It was a big one too.
Right on,
It's
bro.
okay, I had one too.
Yeah.
Why?
It was bleached white.
So are you.
Yeah, well, I did put on sunscreen today for the pool.
I can tell.
Yeah.
No,
You
you
look
were pink.
substantially redder.
Yeah.
Pinker. Yeah.
Pink
whatever.
boy.
Pink boy.
My tan line is bad.
You're
It's
just
really
brown.
long. What?
What?
No,
I was trying to work
I
on
got
it.
rid of my tan line
Oh.
when I went to the river.
I don't
you know?
think I. Never mind.
Huh?
Nothing.
That.
Takes me to the river.
So I don't know. Yeah, why do we?
Is that a fish? Take me to the river.
Yeah, one of those fucking Billy Bass talking
Yeah.
things on your wall.
Speaking of
That
Japanese,
shit was so annoying.
well, I mean, remember
What?
that channel, Sushi Ramen,
Yeah.
that we watched?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still going on. Why? I don't know. I just thought they were a lot.
The Japanese are fun people.
I
Strict
just,
but firm.
I just,
I'm glad Kane's
Firm
not
but
here
fair.
for this.
Huh?
So I'm glad Kane's not here for this.
yeah,
anyway,
me too.
Anyway,
I got real into it when I did it.
So
with
my
Japanese girl.
legitimate answer is because we expect.
wait,
more
what'd you
from them.
say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I got real into it when I did a Japanese girl.
Oh, I thought you said you got real into it when you did a Japanese girl. I'm like,
I mean,
hope so.
Yeah.
that was part of.
Listen,
It came with the territory.
yeah.
The territory.
So,
That was good.
I think the real reason is because we expect so much of them. That when
What?
we expect so much of them. Like when we have
Are
this-
they androids?
listen. So we have the stereotype, right, of like Japanese people. They're supposed to be like you have 2 stereotypes of them at the very least.
Yeah.
You have like the very soft, meek Japanese girl, and you have like the businessman Japanese dude.
Yeah.
So that's like the two, like the main, like the 2 main stereotypes that people would know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we see like actually entertaining things like MXC or Satoshi's Castle, whatever the fuck it's called, plus sushi ramen, like people going outside of that,
You're saying it's just because it's so different.
it's a novelty.
Okay.
Yeah.
That whole race is a novelty.
Well, the entertainment aspect of it.
We like them because they still have game shows.
Yeah. They absolutely.
Good
yeah.
game shows.
Yeah.
Mexican game shows are intense though.
Mexican game shows are all tits. It's wonderful.
Tits,
But,
tits and like
amazing.
lava.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of lava.
Man, can you imagine a deal and no deal with just tits? That'd be crazy.
There's a lot of that. So they
Is
already
that
have
not already deal no deal?
Yeah, but with less briefcases.
I could not explain to you
The banker.
any.
The banker's scary. He's a silhouette.
I could not explain to you anything about that. Anything about any particular Mexican game show, other than there will be a certain musical number that has like a bunch of girls coming out
Okay.
with nice big tits and nice legs
Oof.
and ass.
Trouble with the right pair of legs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
my
So-
idea. I don't know about you guys. Why do you like Naruto?
What?
Are you saying it's a very compelling story?
I don't know. I'm just reading it so I can read Shonen Jump without spoilers.
Jumpu.
Jump. I got. They started putting Boruto in my shit, and I was like, I can't read this, so I got to read all of Naruto first. So that's what I'm doing.
That's why.
You still get Shonen Jump?
Oh yeah, it's like $1.
Oh yeah.
It's $1.07 after tax a week.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about me?
Why do you like Japanese girls so much? You fuck
Japanese girls.
Yeah, you know exactly what he's asking. So yeah, go ahead. What do you?
Oh, is that what we're getting to? There's a different question like that. He has
there
4
is?
questions.
Oh, never mind. So what do you like Japanese culture as much?
It was interesting, but I was in it for the anime.
Yeah,
What's your favorite part of Japanese culture that's not entertainment though?
The food.
The food?
Yeah.
My favorite thing is that there's a part-time job for college kids to push people on the buses. That's just
Oh
hilarious.
yeah.
Or like trains or whatever.
Because they get fucking packed.
Because they get packed. And that's the only country. I like Japan because it's the only country that has a sign that says no shoe cameras for the train.
No shoe camera.
Oh,
because you can't have a camera on your shoe.
Is it fairly safe to say the Japanese are just perverts?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, cool.
That's why their reproduction rate's so low. Because they're just fucking jerking,
beating off. I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Yeah,
but they will.
Yeah, they will. So they probably made this.
How they fucking jerk off though? Don't they get their hands cut up? Their dicks are all pixelated.
No, it's made in China.
Sorry,
China.
All right. China.
China sucks. Okay, so
yeah, no shit.
I think that's mine. I think they're just. I think it's kind of a novelty. I mean, better question is why does it appeal not necessarily to young adults, but why a specific sect of young adults, like the most annoying kind, which is just like tremendous. Tremendous weeaboos, just gigantic weeaboos. Like remember when we went to every time I go to Monterey, I just get mad.
I think I just hit it at the right.
Shake my head.
I hit it at the right time, where I was like I don't think I could have escaped it honestly, because like when I was real young,
never had a chance.
When I was real young, I liked Power Rangers.
Okay.
And like later on, I found out that show is fucking like half Japanese the whole time. They just fucking take it from a Japanese show. I was like, that's crazy to me. And like I remember going to Blockbuster, and I'm like, oh, I'm a kid. I like cartoons. I was like, oh, what's this cartoon? Neon Genesis Evangelion? That's a cool cartoon.
Wow, what?
Yeah, I watched that real young. It fucked me up. It fucked me up real bad. Maybe that wasn't my first one, but it was just like,
I'll get you for this.
It was Japanese like anime or whatever was like the first cartoons. I was like, oh, people like bleed and shit. This is crazy. Like because I watched Dragon Ball, I was like, holy fuck. Like they don't like if you consider it cartoons like anything else, like what we watched when we were kids or whatever. It's just like, oh fuck. Like this is.
See, it was like the Rangers, like SpongeBob, Arthur, and Outlaw Star. It's like all those.
It's just fascinating how like that because like you see, like animation here is treated as either like for kids or like Simpsons type shit,
right?
Or like Family Guy or any of that crap or whatever.
There's no like teen.
There's not like here when you talk about animation, it's like a specific genre, and like there it's just like animation is an art form, and there are genres within that. Like there's like all sorts of anime that are all different things.
There's a pure kino like Lucky Star.
Exactly.
And there's like
actually I haven't seen that.
I was telling him I lost my virginity to Lucky Star.
Yeah.
Me too.
Did you? No. Oh, mine was School of Rock. Sorry. Thanks, Jack Black.
But yeah, he helped you. If it's not like entertainment stuff, what I always liked about, I guess, Japan.
I don't know. He talked about entertainment though.
Japan was what is it? Like their folklore and shit like that. I always thought that was really cool, especially like how technically haunted it is.
Mayuka. Yeah.
Their folklore is so boring.
No, it's scary.
Their actual history is dope though.
The history is fine. Japan was just a fucking empire. Like it just fucking killed everybody.
Yeah.
And then America was like it's all over them.
It's also been around for more than 200 years, so there's more of it.
There is more of it.
Yeah,
there was more of it. Contained.
Yeah.
Itty bitty living space.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
It used to be a phenomenal world power.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm like more interested about like learning about them than like here.
Why?
I don't know. It's just because it's different. I'm just like, oh, there like buildings are meant to fall over because like there's only so much space. Like they design buildings to like fall straight down instead of like, you know,
forward.
Yeah.
That seems like you should just make buildings stronger.
Well, I mean, they make them strong or whatever, but like there's fucking tsunamis and earthquakes there. It's an island.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
And there's only so much space. Again, the limited space or whatever. You don't want a building falling into another building. So that's the fucking whole city's gone.
Otherwise, it's just like dominoes.
Exactly. That's why Godzilla's such a problem. Fucking just walks through and takes out a whole goddamn district.
His real dick
sucks.
What was the other question? That wasn't really an answer.
Fucking 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. He says, yo. There seems to be a leaning towards AAA devs following instead of leading the games industry. He says, is that good or bad?
It's bad.
Is that bad?
Yeah. It depends on what he means by following, though. If what I think he means is that they're
not leading the charge.
Yeah,
they're not doing anything new.
They follow trends instead of creating them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's been a thing for fucking 10 years, though.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit just hasn't changed.
PUBG, for example, was not a AAA dev.
No.
But then that sort of created
another
fucking
bad
shithole we're in right now.
Yeah.
And then then you have AAA game devs like, but not Bethesda, like Activision, all that shit, making like basically just following the trend. EA's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, what Bungie did with Destiny, then you have EA or you have a BioWare doing with Anthem.
Yeah.
And I think it's falling too far behind on the curb.
Yeah.
And now they're just playing catch up. The only people that I see that are not doing that are going to be like Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And they just make their own shit.
Yeah.
And that's wonderful for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's more harmful than good.
Yeah. That's for sure. Well, and that's like Ubisoft has like their one formula that works, and all their franchises do it.
Third-person shooter.
Well, not only third-person shooter, but just like all their open world games. Like the Cars game has the same like map layout as like Fallout and like Assassin's Creed. Like there was all this open world with like waypoints.
Mm-hmm.
I think that car game. What's that car game called?
The Crew.
The Crew. Yeah. You have to like fucking drive up towers to get like it's like Eagle Vision or whatever. It's shit's dumb.
Eagle Vision
or whatever.
You have to go up this parking garage all the way up.
Don't you do that in like at least like Far Cry 4 or whatever? You have to go up like radio towers or something.
They do that, but then they also in Far Cry 5 they're like, we're not gonna make you do this.
Okay.
He's like, we're just doing this one time.
I'm just saying like they follow like their own trend. Like they don't even like
in the Crew
follow what's popular.
You have to drive off the parking garage and land in some hay.
Well, there was that thing about
that'd be amazing.
There was like that Far Cry Primal game that had the exact same map as Far Cry 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's lazy.
Yeah.
But BioWare did that with what's that shitty Dragon Age 2, which I play the shit out of.
The only game
same maps. It's really annoying.
The only game I liked that had the same map in like a different game. What I don't know. Is Majora's Mask do that? No, it was a different map, right?
No, Majora's Mask was completely different.
Okay. So the only game I can think of that had the exact same map, and then like the sequel had the same map is fucking Saints Row 4, and it was amazing.
Yeah, but that was fine.
But like they made it work with like the writing. They're like, oh, this is a simulation of your town.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
Yeah, that was. I mean,
I love that shit.
It was the same map, but you could do way more shit.
Yeah.
In it.
Well, that also worked because like that was supposed to be like a DLC at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a big expansion or whatever.
Oh, Enter the Dominatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That became like a mission in that game.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Troy? What do you think?
No, I agree with you guys. Just
I don't know if it's
real insightful, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad necessarily.
Why?
Because I feel like if they were leading but doing this, like the reason they're not following is because somebody else is doing the more innovative shit or whatever. Yeah. So like the alternative to me is just like they're leading but still doing the same shit and like nobody's doing anything different. So like I feel like it's good that somebody's doing something different.
Sure.
Like indie devs or whatever. It's like the situation we're in is not bad. It's bad for AAA developers because like why the fuck would I buy your shit when it's the same thing every year?
Right.
Or whatever. Like every game's just Madden now. Like they just like update it slightly.
That's true.
Like it sucks.
Now you play as Ramirez.
I mean, we just talked like fucking 10 minutes about No Man's Sky. You guys let me like rabble about that, and that's a fucking game made by 6 people or whatever. Like that's true. That's crazy. And even that follows like a trend or whatever, but it's still
the first-person exploration.
Yeah,
through space.
Yeah.
Then it turns into things. I think it would turn into things too. Like one, you're doing whoever's doing the following and the leading, and then who's doing it good.
Right.
Too.
But like everyone's trying to make fucking microtransactions work or like all that bullshit, like all the trends that seem to work for like AAA because they like the. I mean, I don't want to get like all weird about shit, but like I don't.
I will.
It's just like I'm trying to think of the ways to word this. Like everyone makes video games for money, but some are more apparent than others.
Mm-hmm.
For like when the shit gets like any 2K shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, like we're trying to find ways to make you want to buy more loot boxes or whatever. And it's like the guys that made No Man's Sky want money too. But like you can kind of tell they care a little more.
It was more of a labor of love than anything.
For sure.
Or it feels more.
Especially since they took 2 years to make it better. Like they could have just not done that.
I mean, I'm sure the death threats had something to do with it.
Well, the main guy, Sean, what's his name? His Twitter, he called himself the Susan Boyle of video games. I'm like, that fucking sucks.
I love Susan Boyle.
It's like the same thing though. Like he was so big for like a year.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, wait, this sucks. Yeah.
Well, I remember I watched that interview where he's like, they're like, can you do this? He's like, no. Can you do this? No. Is there multiplayer? No,
not exactly. Yeah. I think what sucked about that though, and like I don't know if that was their fault, but like on the boxes for No Man's Sky, it said there was multiplayer.
Yes, there was, and we had to put stickers over that shit. They're like, are we supposed to put them on the top? Like, no, put them over
because technically people could go to the same planets you went to, but you couldn't see them there at the same time.
Yeah, even in the exact same area,
yeah.
playing next to each other.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's annoying.
It sucked.
But that's lying.
They fixed it though, so
yeah,
that's
fine.
cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But what I mean by that is like it seems as though what's happening is that depending on how big an indie game itself would, depending on how big the impact is of an indie game, it sort of creates like this big crater in the market, if you will. Okay. Like it just creates a big crater, and then all the AAA games, all the AAA devs just try to jump in there after the crater is created, just try to fill it. And then once it's full, it's so oversaturated until another indie game developer comes up with something good, and then they're the ones that create another big. What are you doing?
Sorry, somebody Nolan Richardson said you had a dope pirate hat. So great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, but it's like they'll just until another one creates another big crater or another market share hole, and then all the AAA devs just seem to be trying to fill that up over and over again. It happened with the open world games, it happened with the MOBAs, and it happened with the PUBG. Except now it seems like just one game sort of took over everything. What's the next one that's happening now?
Fortnite?
Will you speculate what's next?
I don't even know what will be the next one. I think the next one's going to end up being single player games again, which I mean I don't mind.
Oh, the next like trend or whatever.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe. I hope it is, but I've never been particularly good at making educated guesses. No, that's not the right way to say it. It makes you sound like an idiot.
I don't think we're ever gonna have single player games again.
I mean,
not really.
No.
Even if it's a game you play by yourself, you'll still have like leaderboards or fucking microtransactions or some shit.
That's a good point.
There'll always be something.
I
don't want to be that negative, but it just sucks.
It just seems that aside from Nintendo and then like specific small development teams, they just focus too much on the trend.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, if I just had a PC and just my Switch, I think it'd be all right. Like, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Like, I think it'd be all right.
Yeah. I mean, or like, I guess Xbox, because I have friends there or whatever. Kind of. But I mean, I can play that on this now, so it's like.
I mean, you can play with me on there.
That's true, yes.
Yeah,
I have an Xbox built into this, basically, for a lot of the games.
Yeah, so I mean, you really wouldn't need that. Yeah. And that's awesome. You know, I love that. That's another thing.
Yeah.
The hardware aspect is a whole other thing. Yeah. Microsoft's got that down.
Yeah.
Because no matter what anyone says, no matter what they say, it's Sony's fault for not wanting to do this. As far as like the online, it's online. Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Charge more. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, charge more for like the extra shit. Yeah, fucking do it.
Make it work better. PlayStation Network doesn't work that bad anymore. It works a lot better now.
Wow.
It's because they don't want to compete with.
I like the idea.
That millions.
I don't know if that'll ever be a trend, but I like the idea of like single player games where there just happens to be other people in it. Like Destiny's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I think it could be better.
For sure.
Yeah. No Man's Sky kind of has the same thing, I guess. I haven't encountered other people yet, I don't think. People flew over me when I was dying on the desert planet. But
oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, fuck!
Like, they just like carpet bomb you.
That would suck. Man, I don't know about that. But, yeah, I don't know. Just like anything like that would just be... Like, I mean, like, what is it? Fucking... Oh, God. The game Tro likes with its, like, gothic horror.
Overwatch?
Bloodborne, because there's like hunters in that, and you can people can just like invade your shit. Like that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, stuff like that
just
is
fucking
neat.
slap the fuck out of them.
Instead of like I don't want to, because like I was playing Rainbow Six Siege and I was like, oh fucking 4 minutes in a queue waiting for matchmaking. I'm 4
minutes.
Yeah, it sucked ass. I was like,
shit.
We ended up leaving and got a game in like 20 seconds or whatever. But I was just like, what the fuck is this? This sucks.
That's weird.
Yeah, probably because the fucking British guy.
Mine's always less. Yeah, that's probably why. Mine's always less than like 60 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Good question.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Niall.
More.
Let's go question number 3.
Yo. He says, if you had... Okay.
If I had one wish...
He says, if you had to live in a film world, but then he's like a world, like a film universe or whatever. His examples are the MCU or the Terminator universe.
That Terminator universe is like just 1993.
I think he means like the future where everything's bad.
Oh.
It's all Skynet.
Maybe.
If I'm in the MCU, I'm probably dead at this point. It's 50%.
He's giving you a list of options.
Those are 2 examples, but like I feel like we should just choose between those because I don't know who else. Like, okay, let's make it fucking anything. I guess whatever. What film universe?
Starting with me.
Yeah, sure.
What movie would I like to be in?
Yeah, but what movie?
It has to be a universe though.
Gran Torino.
No, I have to be a universe.
I want that Gran Torino.
You're the man's.
Yeah, I'm a Korean War veteran.
I want to put you in the Tarantino universe. That'd be so dope.
Dusk Till Dawn Peña edition.
Oh my god.
I wasn't Dusk Till Dawn.
Actually, I don't know if Dusk Till Dawn's left. He has his universe is 2 universes.
I was the snake.
You know about that?
You were the snake.
Tarantino universe.
2 universes?
Yeah.
2 universes.
His character, he has like characters that like link together through movies.
Yeah.
But like there's also like those characters go see movies, and some of those movies are like the movies he's done.
Yeah, like Kill Bill are movies that that girl from Pulp Fiction, like that was the movie that she acted in.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I heard about
it's so
that.
weird. Yeah.
I would like to be in the Tarantino universe.
Yeah, you die so hard.
It's so fucking funny. Though.
Oh god.
Now we speculate how would Eric die.
At least you'd finally get to use a gun
I always use guns.
on people.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't want to use a gun on a person. What do you think I am?
kinda.
I kind of do.
Yeah. if that person was Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Why is he looking at me?
Steve Buscemi.
That humanoid rat.
Oh, he wants to kill you, True.
Steven. Oh, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
The only way he do it is with a gun. Otherwise, you're fucking killing True.
You better not miss.
You gotta put that up. Whatever. I'm getting so thirsty. Fuck.
Thirsty boys.
Ooh,
damn it.
ooh, ooh.
What about you, True?
What
You thirsty?
film universe you want to live in, True?
You see,
The Power Rangers universe is the film universe.
It is. I saw that movie in theaters.
see, I
It was
want.
good.
That might have been the first movie I saw in theaters.
I want.
Oh, what do you think about the
The
different one?
95 one
Oh,
with
okay.
Ivan Ooze.
They were talking about the new one. I really enjoyed the new one.
That was a good one.
It was fun.
It was fun.
See, I'm probably gonna go with Blade Runner because I like future shit.
That counts as a movie universe. There's
Yeah,
two
I don't
of
like futuristic shit that's all dusty. It's annoying.
Well, that's why I didn't say Star Wars.
No,
them. I don't want to live anywhere where Jared Leto has that much power. That's scary.
Because
he
I
has
was
this much power right now.
Because originally I was just gonna say Ghost in the Shell, but I'm like, those aren't.
It's like the same thing.
There's still a guy with bottle cap eyes or whatever.
a guy like
It's like
Batista,
PlayStation.
a guy like Batista can be killed by a guy like what's his name, Ryan Gosling. I don't
Do
believe.
you just
him.
want to see large hologram women in your streets?
I kind of do.
That'd be all right.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I just get mad all the time though because they
see,
do
I-
it.
see, I-
I'd like to be in Blade Runner universe because it's always raining there.
It is.
That
It's just
sounds
like
nice.
always foggy.
Anna de Armas though.
I know his heart.
I think it was backwards. Anyways, yeah.
Whatever.
You had that like right on your chest where it's like the patron nuts.
But yeah, I want to be a future cop, so I think it'll work
cop.
out. I think it'll work out.
Why
Could you fucking kill replicants?
I kill the
What was
fuck
that?
out of
Can I
replicants.
fuck and kill replicants?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. They retconned them so they're not robots.
I thought they weren't robots in the first place.
They weren't supposed to be, but there was like a thing in the beginning, and people thought they were robots for like 30 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since
Because it's like the book or whatever. Do androids think of
Right. People are like,
do
"That's
androids dream
robots."
of electric sheep?
Yeah.
shit? So yeah, so
Probably
Blade Runner for me.
iRobot.
iRobot.
Yeah.
That's a shit universe.
No, it's a cool universe. It's
Nah,
got Shia
Shia
LaBeouf and he
LaBeouf's
gets
in
fucked up.
Got Will
No.
Smith.
No, probably Constantine universe with demons are real.
Oh.
Constantine.
From the movie.
Oh, the Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah, it was great. Because Shia LaBeouf also gets fucked up in that one. It's good.
You just want to live where somewhere Shia LaBeouf gets fucked up?
It's Chaz Kramer.
What if you lived in the Shia LaBeouf universe and it was all his movies?
Was it Even Stevens?
So sometimes it's Transformers, sometimes it's Even Stevens. Sometimes it's that one movie. I've seen one movie that I liked him in was the one where he was on house arrest.
Disturbia?
Yeah.
With Rihanna?
I saw that with.
Wait, no, it's the song. That's the song.
Stupid.
I think that song was in it though,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No,
I
the
don't know.
video had. I think the video had like stuff.
Something I don't know.
So
That movie's fucked up.
It was great
That's so fucked
because
up.
they had the guy from the Green Mile.
Well,
that
the
I don't know his name.
beginning of that movie's fucked up because he's like driving the car with his dad, and they hit like another car and like flip over, and then some other car hits them, and like his dad dies. I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's like the worst car accident in movies.
You can
Can't
go
have
live
it
in Mega
of
City 1.
No,
Yeah.
I would have to be a judge.
Unless you're a judge, you're fucked. Even
Yeah.
if you are a judge, you're kind of fucked.
Future
No,
cop.
I'd be the best.
Yeah.
I
Judge
love.
Peña.
I love the intro.
You
Thank
still have that badge?
Of course, I still have that. I'm not getting rid
We
of
have
that.
to get him a helmet
Thank you.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
because the intro to that where he's like explaining what Mega City 1 is.
Yeah.
That's like me every time I go shooting. I like wrap my arms. I like wrap my my knuckles, put my gloves on, put on my
jacket.
jacket, my helmet, my glasses. I'm like, time to fuck. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think I do Judge Dredd universe.
Judge Dredd.
That's a good one to have.
Not the one with Sylvester Stallone. The one with what's his name?
Just have it all. Karl Urban.
Carl Urban. Yeah, that one.
That was a really good one.
Mm-hmm. There'll never be a sequel.
Ever. They made a sequel in comic book form. I'll lend it to you.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I want to read that.
Yep.
Those are like the best comics. But yeah, those movies. What about you?
Both the ones I have, I'm gonna die in.
Star Wars.
for sure. No, not Star Wars. Star Trek.
It's definitely cleaner.
I would love to be in Star Trek. I would
Space
love
communism.
even if I'm a red shirt. I don't want to be on a planet where it's just like you just work for fun and there's no money. Because that's that fucking universe.
That's that commie bullshit.
Whatever.
It's a bunch of fucking
They
bureaucrats
made
on a
it work.
spaceship.
They made it work though, and they have a fucking space program. I don't know how it works. We're not gonna get into that. But I'd be like, I don't even care if I'm a red shirt. I want to be on a ship where it's just like we're fucking going to discover shit. That's dope to me. Because that'll never happen.
Did you watch that episode of Black Mirror?
Nah,
Star Trek one?
I've only seen the one where the kid's a pedo.
You should watch that episode of Black Mirror
Can a kid be a pedo?
with Meth Damon. It's
He's
really
like
good.
he's like 18 or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, you should watch that episode. It's fucked up.
With Meth Damon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
The one I saw had Braun from Game of Thrones.
What? I don't remember.
What's the fucking castle?
It's the one where they all get troll faced at the end.
Oh.
They're all being like blackmailed into doing shit that they don't want to do. He has to like rob a bank and he pisses himself and then they all like release the information anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he was watching children on his laptop while jerking off. That's gross. No! Jesus.
Don't fuck your kid.
Don't fuck your kids.
So Star Trek, and you said there was another one?
Fucking Sin City would be dope.
Ah.
I'd super
You'd be
die.
fucking
I'd
dead.
be so dead.
Oh my god.
Or I'd be like 100 pounds fatter and I'd be the guy in the pawn shop still. But it'd be like all gray.
Inventory.
It also rains
Razor
there,
wire
but
in
it's
the
probably like
mix.
raining shit there.
I think you can like connect that to like the spirit too.
Or like the Crow or something.
Yeah, anything just fucking.
The pawn shop guy in the Crow gets fucked though. And like they just make that guy seedy just because he works in a pawn shop.
You know,
Like,
I'd go into any Robert Rodriguez movie, specifically Desperado.
okay.
That's Salma Hayek.
Any movie, specifically this one.
Yeah, any movie, but specifically either Desperado or Once Upon a Time.
What's
in
the other one?
Mexico.
Planet Hell? No, that's not it.
Planet Terror.
Planet
Yeah,
Terror.
That doesn't count. I'm talking
How
about,
does that not count?
I'm talking about specific. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. One of these two.
There you go.
Robert Rodriguez.
There you go.
Desperado, which has Antonio Banderas, or Once Upon a Time in Mexico, which has Antonio Banderas. Whichever one.
Both of those are really
I
good.
just want
great
to live in Sin City. Everyone's so fucking hard boiled there. It's crazy. It's so bad.
Ryan can live in Sicario.
Sicario
That's-
sucks.
we live in
Yeah,
Sicario.
it's
The first one
basically-
takes place in
it's basically
Chandler.
real, yeah.
The first movie takes place in Chandler.
Yeah, and there's
Like,
Oh,
right
really?
there.
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
bodies in the walls in some house.
Just like Chandler.
Just like Chandler.
Chandler.
Stop.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, yeah,
But Emily
those two would be
Blunt,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good question.
I can call women dames in that universe.
You can call the.
can
call
say
women
broads.
things.
Nah, it's sexist now. Or bras, yeah.
You can call her you can call women. I
Think so?
I think it would make a big difference in your life if you call women broads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my life,
Yeah.
I can't also
This
wear a fedora.
fucking
though.
broad
Some
came
guy
in.
came into my shop wearing a fedora the other day. I was like, oh my god, this is real life.
And he
Ahem.
wasn't Justin Timberlake?
He's like, hey, I'm speaking to you, thought.
Yeah, he had some gun or something.
Then he
I was like,
vaped.
What was it? What was it?
I bet it was a
Was it
38 special.
Was it a Mosin?
I don't.
It was a Mosin Nagant. You fucking asshole.
I have no idea.
It's probably a Luger.
Some old guy came in and he couldn't use his arm,
What?
like one
He
arm.
couldn't use the
He-
neckbeard's arm?
No. This is some different guy later on. He came in with some gun that was like, I forget what it started. It started with a K.
K98 carabiner.
No. Like it was like
Kalishnikov?
the manufacturer.
Kimber.
Kimber, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Jam-o-matic kind of.
Jam team.
Okay, so what happened?
I don't know. Just
Jam Teen 11?
He had that gun, and he
It was
wanted,
like- it
he
was
wanted
like
like
the-
$1,000 for it. I'm like, listen,
Okay.
because people come in and they don't understand when they come in. Like, you're the person selling a thing. You name your price, and then we negotiate.
And
from
we
there.
tell you no.
Yeah, because like when we tell you a price, we're not fucking trying to like.
Or
trying
Ryan
to-
holds up a trash can.
Like, yeah, when I tell you a price, I'm not trying to like be like, oh, I'll try to like fucking fudge with you. Or whatever. I'm legitimately giving you the most I can give you.
Honestly, that's what you should have done when he
And-
said it's a Kimber, and then you should have held up the
Trash can. Yeah, I don't know what guns are, so whatever.
But that one's trash.
Okay.
No matter what anyone
Some guy
says.
brought in one. I had to list it as a handgun, even though it was a rifle. 'Cause
Yeah, that makes sense.
it had a thing that like folded.
Thanks, ATF.
I don't know.
He's gonna get paid.
It was an arm brace, not a stock.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Clicks open.
It like folded, so like at the end of it was like rounded where the handle was, but you could pull out a thing and make it. Whatever.
There's not enough time to explain it.
Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter.
It's all bullshit.
Anyway, ATF.
I'm still waiting on my Form 1.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's that Nile.
What do you want?
What's wrong? Are you okay, buddy?
I don't even know how to like say this.
Huh? Come on.
He wants to know your preference between. He says Pog.
Excuse me?
It says Pog, Pag,
PAG.
or PALG, which are all acronyms for either fat ass white girl, fat ass Asian girl, I'm assuming, or fat ass Latin girl. I don't know.
Out of those three?
Out of those three. I know Churros because he sent me a Dora the Explorer picture that he liked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? You betrayed the Asian race for that?
My girlfriend's white.
Is this the real reason we like Japanese entertainment here? Are we about to
I
give this
said that
answer?
earlier. I was like, well, there's all a bunch of pervs. And that's fine. It's fine.
Are there fat ass Asian girls?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Dude.
There's a ton.
I don't. Okay.
Probably at least a ton. Maybe 2.
2 tons.
2 tons. If you add them all up together. I'm not too sure how many of those
Jesus.
will be.
And they're just so adorable.
Great.
I don't know, to be quite frank. They're all really the same to me. Like I said, I prefer a big titty goth girlfriend over just about anything else.
Yeah.
That's a way of life.
That is a way of life. But where's big titty goth girlfriend? Not in real life, but in here.
Yeah. In heart.
Gone.
In your heart. In your
Where's
lungs.
Soviet Russia?
It's right here.
I don't know if they can hear that.
I heard it. That's all that matters.
Fine.
That's what matters.
All right.
What about you guys? Because personally,
Well, even if
I've
you
only dated one Mexican girl, and
Okay.
the rest were everything else.
see,
Okay.
if you look at my dating history, it's all been mostly white girls and Asians.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I lie. So it's like having to choose between.
Mexicans love white girls and Asians.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
Ask
Raphael. He knows. He knows it's true.
It's encoded into the fucking DNA. It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. What about you?
I don't
How
care.
many Asian girls have you dated?
0. Oh no, there was one, and she didn't like holding hands. Her hands got real sweaty, and I broke up with her because she was taller than me.
Jesus Christ!
It was weird.
Fucking Amazon Asian
That's
woman.
not why I broke up with her, but it was just weird. We watched some movie with Brendan Fraser where he lived in like a bunker. It was strange.
What?
Joe versus the volcano.
No, that's Tom Hanks.
That is Tom Hanks.
I don't know. She was like real rich though. It was weird.
Real rich.
Yeah, like her parents were like loaded, and I was like, oh, I can't even see the ceiling in your house. That's crazy. It's so tall.
They probably couldn't see it either.
Yeah.
It's too tall.
Yeah.
Too tall.
Not just like built-in widescreen. Okay.
Yeah. What about?
Christ,
Try to get away with it. Sorry. Or built-in letterbox, I guess.
Get away with it. It's fine.
Yeah. Ultra wide.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Bringing back the jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you prefer?
I don't want to end up like James Gunn and not be able to direct a movie in 10 years. Or whatever.
We didn't talk about James.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you won't be able to direct Despacito 45.
Despacito 45.
Despacito.
That's it.
Despacito 45,
You should be able to
the
be-
unbirthing.
You should be able to make any joke you want.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's all that needs to be said.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Anyways,
So I think my overall answer is the white girl. Is my overall.
It's such like a weird gradient that it doesn't matter to me. Like it's all like
I just want to ask.
yeah, every hole's a goal.
oh,
But
thanks, Chad, man.
I can't believe. I can't believe
Yeah.
how much that guy's name gets around nowadays.
isn't that
yeah.
crazy?
It's ridiculous
Isn't that lovely?
to think about how much that guy.
I mean, I see his shit like once a week
All
on Twitter
the
because of Benjamin.
Not even because of Benjamin, like what he's actually saying on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, he came up with this really insightful thing aside from all this basic child porn. No, not really. There's these drawings that he's making.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get where you're coming from. Maybe not the best person to say.
He's also like he's. I mean, some people don't like the style, but he's good at drawing.
He's very talented. Yeah.
He's a good artist.
But
He
not-
just happens to draw that.
Not only is he like talented though, but he's like on point with shit when it's popular.
Yeah.
Like he did. I mean,
Incredibles 2
yeah,
immediately.
Yep. He had
He's
the,
like,
he-
trailer
he-
came out.
He's like,
bam.
oh, look at her on this bike. So by the time to look at her fucking huge ass on this bike.
He's
Helen
on
Parr.
point. He's got his fucking finger on the pulse.
That's right.
Bam.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, that's cool.
So-
Also, that GOG girl. I don't know what that is. What's the GOG?
Oh, that's Good Old Games or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
It's
because he's
a-
like gag girl. I'm like, fuck, Shed, no.
it's gonna be good.
I didn't. Yeah. So
Shadman.
not my thing. Shedman, no.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh, Sebastian thought your every hole's a goal is funny.
Good.
It is.
He knows
He
what's up.
put like 5 crying face emojis or crying laughing face. I don't know. Sorry.
Is it this one?
No, it's the one that was
With the
Webster.
two light
It's the one.
bulbs?
It's the one.
It was Webster's 2016 word of the year.
It's the one
Remember
where
that when that happened?
It's
No,
Their word of the year was the crying laughing emoji.
I didn't know that.
It sucked.
It's that one where you wear the mask when you're about to turn is into was.
Anyways,
what's the next question?
Thanks, Niall.
Yeah. See, we tell him that the questions are coming up early, and he just spits them out.
I mean,
Wait,
you
what
pick
was
questions
everyone down?
anyway.
Because I picked white.
White.
White. What did you pick,
I
Ryan?
guess that's fine. I don't care.
Ryan doesn't care. Ryan has no preference.
I really
Yeah, you know.
female is my preference.
He just
I guess.
splatters whatever
2D.
comes up. Oh. Woof.
2D is
Can
also
this
in
die?
here.
what the fuck?
What?
Twitch isn't dying.
Twitch.
I have like the Twitch app separate. It's being annoying.
I still gotta make sure I get home and set up that cage for that bird I found outside.
I better not be shitting on my floor.
No, that thing's fucking like Metal Gear.
Okay.
It's in a box. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no, I closed the box. It's got an air hole. It'll be fine.
What if it died in the box? What if you killed it?
Yeah, what if you get like?
Well, I didn't close.
No, Eric, it would have been fine if you didn't move it, but you just broke half its bones moving it.
I'm not saying he broke up his bones. I'm saying he shut it and didn't leave it.
No, I didn't shut it. I left it open. I just barely left the box hooked in, so there's still like
Okay.
space and also the serial number hole.
And if that asshole can't fly, he shouldn't be able to move that fucking thing.
Great.
Nah, he won't be able to fly.
All
We'll
right.
go check on him.
We'll see.
Wait, what happened? Did Twitch die?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Asses are nice.
Yeah.
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 What's his next question? Or what's the next question?
Let's see. Oh, Expired has a question.
Yeah.
He wants to follow up Niall's question. His
Oh.
his third question.
Oh.
Okay.
About living in film universes. He says, "What special skills or powers would you like to have or would you have depending on which world you lived in?" So, like, if you're in Judge Dredd world, what do you have? You can
Plot
get
armor.
Plot armor. Now, what you got? You got judge skills or something, or how does that work?
Judge skills, they're just really, really good cops.
But I'm saying, like, is that what you're gonna be then in that universe?
Yeah, I'd be a judge.
Okay. What about you, Charlie? I forget what yours was.
Mine was Blade Runner.
Which is basically Judge Dredd without a helmet.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh, I got a trench coat, guys.
well, I guess I would be a Blade Runner, I guess, but I have like augments and shit because
Yeah.
we can do that in that universe.
Filthy robot.
Half, just arms, have like robo
He
legs.
just want to fuck.
and new eyes.
He just want to fuck Anna De Armas.
I mean,
Does it? Yeah. If I want to be like the safest,
hologram wife.
yeah. If I want to be like the safest I can be, and I'm in Star Trek universe, I'm gonna be the guy that's in charge of like the fucking boost or whatever. Warp speed.
Helmsman.
No, I'll be the.
All he does is this.
Yeah, it's great. He doesn't. I mean, I don't know, because I want to explore the planet too, though.
You'd be part of the.
I don't want to be the captain though. He has some rough shit.
No, you could be science officer.
Yeah, but he fucks everything.
Science
He
officer
does fuck
Hess.
everything. Ooh.
You get to fuck the green
yeah,
girl.
yeah. I'd be Bones. That'd be dope. I'd be the doctor.
Also, Karl Urban.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Karl Urban universe.
Oh, I love Karl Urban. so much.
now you have to choose a Karl Urban.
It blew
movie,
my
Charles.
fucking socks off when I
Charles.
found. It blew my socks off when
Yeah.
I found out he was Dredd. I was like, what?
He never takes his mask off. It's amazing.
I know, it's great.
Or his helmet, whatever. All right, we're putting you in the Karl Urban universe, Charles. What movie you want to be in? Peace Dragon.
I don't know. I mean,
He was Vaco in the Riddick film series.
He was
Ooh.
Reaper in Doom.
He was.
He was that guy from Thor
Wait, who
Ragnarok.
was he in this?
Wait, which one?
Oh, he's Aomer or something in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Edward, yeah. He's the one that betrays him.
Is he?
No. He's the really, really blonde dude, which really didn't make much sense.
Hang on, I'm just gonna look him up.
No, I keep
I'm trying
thinking
to
of
remember.
Boromir. Boromir's the one that betrays him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's,
Boromir.
oh yeah, he's super blonde.
Yeah, he was like the prince. Yeah. Yeah, he was a good character. I liked him. But
yeah,
that was-
he's
that-
he's
I
with
don't really
the
remember
he's
him.
with the horse guys, the guard or whatever.
yeah.
If you want to see this,
Gondor.
That's it. Yeah, the White Knights of Gondor.
The White Knights.
Or whatever.
Knights.
What the fuck's it called?
lady. Jesus.
Alone
I
in a room.
I haven't met anybody like playing Captain Save-A-Ho recently, but I've been watching all these videos of like people getting arrested, right? Because I've been following Donut Operator all day,
Yeah.
like just watching his videos, and I see all these people just like, don't arrest her. I'm like,
Don't do it.
come on, man, let her get arrested.
Arrest me in her place.
She'll be fine. She'll be all right. What are you looking at, Ryan?
Karl Urban
I'm looking at
movies.
more Karl Urban movies.
Well, give me some names. I can't.
He was in Born Supremacy.
He was.
You can like hack your way into that. You don't have to be Karl Urban just because I'm putting you in his universe. he was in the Doom movie. You want to be in there?
Yeah, he was Reaper. That's what I'm saying. He gets injected with that
John Grimm.
John.
He was nominated for the Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Bloodiest Beatdown
Oh,
Where?
with Wayne Johnson in Doom.
Oh, I still enjoyed that.
You can be in the movie Red.
the old people
That
movie.
shitty comic movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
That was a comic?
He was in a lot of Riddick.
A lot of Riddick.
Pete's Dragon. Oh, you can be in. Oh, this just loops back to the MCU. He was fucking the guy with the guns in Thor Ragnarok.
That's what I said.
Oh.
There you go. Be
Yeah,
him.
From
Des
Texas.
and Troy are
Oh
together.
my
They
God.
destroy.
Oh, that's right.
He's supposed to be awkward.
I love that guy.
And just like 2 random ass M16s. Like
With
why?
infinite ammo.
You can be
Yeah.
that guy. That's good. We're
All
good.
right.
Yeah,
now
you're
we're all
that-
different Karl Urbans. Even though none of us are Karl. The closest person in our universe that looks like Karl Urban is fucking Stewart. So
No, it's Jeff. What are you talking about?
that's Stewart.
No, it's Jeff.
Nah.
That's Mr. Denny himself. There's no way.
I haven't seen Jeff in like 10 years.
He looks like that. That's
Okay,
exactly.
well, whatever.
Except he's like a foot
Jeff-
shorter
Jeff
and
got-
200
Jeff
pounds
Jeff
heavier.
got fatter then.
No, he got buffer.
Whatever. That guy's fat though.
Huge. Yeah,
He's got cheeks. He's not fat.
that's his beard.
He's got cheeks.
His beard is growing in.
Look
fine.
at his cheek.
I got cheeks too, bro.
Look at that. Look at that cheek.
Yeah, it's
You do have cheeks.
chick boy.
All right. Anyway, speaking
So,
of
yeah.
cheeks.
What?
Wait, no. Sorry.
What?
Oh, Radium has a question.
Ah,
Hey.
Not speaking of cheeks, I guess.
What? Well,
Oh, anyway, I hope him in my face. Anyway,
whose hand did you spank?
uh,
Not the one I just bought.
says Tamagotchi for Nintendo Switch. Says, would it sink or would it float?
Tamagotchi for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, would that be a good idea?
it'd be fun for like 10 minutes.
I feel like that wouldn't be good.
I thought that was a different company that makes it.
I mean, that's different companies make everything.
I already have Girls Frontline. That's my Tamagotchi. So
But you know,
Did you
is,
feed
that,
your-
is Girls Frontline on your Switch though?
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Could you imagine?
Put, yeah, I feel like Tamagotchi would do better on like a phone app for sure.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the reason why people don't play Tamagotchi anymore because they lost it
Right.
or the battery ran out.
Or the thing
But
died.
I'm saying like I feel like a lot of people don't just bring their Switch around. Like I bring mine to work, but like I don't know if a lot of people I don't know what people do. I feel like most people just play it in the dock.
No, I don't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Define most people.
Just people I talk to
Normies.
that have a Switch. I don't know. Like that. Yeah, that's like my own like sphere of people or whatever. Like I don't know what people do.
That makes sense.
I just feel like I tell people I play primarily with it at work, and like I have it in like tabletop mode, like the kickstand. They're like, "Oh, I forgot it has a kickstand." Like nobody plays it that way with like with the things off and like with it like on that.
I tried doing that, but then like my hands fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is bad blood flow."
Yeah.
Because I was like laying
Well,
down. trying to
mine
bring
is
Nickel
because
apart.
I sit at a desk like in a chair like this. Oh, I shouldn't move the camera, shit. But like the desk comes up to like here, so like I just put the Switch right here, and it's like eye level to me. So I just like kind of play game.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
It's like this fucking close.
Right? Yeah, it is. But anyway,
Not.
great.
Yeah.
Gotta put that thing away next week.
Yeah, you
I
did.
just won't bring it
Yeah, thanks.
or something.
Buy my own. What's the next? Wait, what was the question? She asked?
Tamagotchi, if it would work on Switch or not.
It would work, but I think it would work a lot better on phones.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. But I mean, you don't need to feed anything in Pokemon Go, do you?
Pokemon Go? No.
I don't
So I
think
figured that would be like the same basic thing. You have a Tamagotchi, except it's just a Pokemon. You just raise it.
Yeah.
I like
don't
the
really do
thing
anything with
they did that Tomodachi stuff they did with the little like little Miis that you can run around and make your friends.
I mean, they had a thing in
Tomodachi Life?
yeah.
Pokemon Sun and Moon had a thing where you could like there was like a specific area where you'd like get little beans and you could feed it to Pokemon.
Yeah.
And, like this little thing like that. So like I don't know if that would work.
I guess they did that with Miitomo.
It would have to be
and
like a standalone game. I don't think so.
I mean, like yeah, I mean, so okay.
It's
Say
Nintendogs.
say they have Tamagotchi on Switch. How much would you pay for it?
Nothing.
Yeah, so it'd have to be like free.
yeah,
It'd be like-
I think it would be free.
At most $1. Be like, oh, we just
Like
wanna
I mean,
make
it could
a
be
cool
it could be
million.
like that Pokemon Quest game that was free. Like that's basically a mobile game on a fucking Switch though, and like that did all right.
Mm-hmm.
But that only did all right because it came out on Switch first. Like if that came out on phones at the same time, I don't think anyone would.
Right.
Maybe because kids have Switches and they don't have phones. I guess.
Kids have more. I think more kids have phones now.
You think so?
Switches, yeah. Even with all this console saturation,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
they still have phones.
That's probably true. I mean, I don't know. Fucking Brian's kid always has the goddamn tablet or like his mom's phone. Or something.
Alexa, play a Bob Rand.
That's the worst. Oh man, the other day Brian said like fuck or something in front of the kid, and she's like, "Wow, you can't say that word from him." I was like, "Who the fuck said Barbara Ann in front of him?" I was like, "That's the goddamn worst thing ever." Nah, but that kid,
It's pretty close.
I love that kid, but Jesus Christ.
What's the next question?
God. My like brain hurts when you do that. I like get a headache already. Anyway, Just because I've heard that song so much. Yeah, thanks, Radium.
Yes, silly.
Raphael wants to know. He says, not really a question. Oh, thanks. No. He says, but I really enjoyed the cartoon talk last week. He says, talk more about it, please.
He wants to talk.
He wants us to talk about cartoons more that we liked.
Well, that's hard.
What?
Well, I think people expand on it. So.
That's what I mean.
Well, he says, I think y'all mentioned Codename Kids Next Door and Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, Codename Kids Next Door was really good.
Yeah.
It was substantially good. It was.
Have you ever seen the ending of that show?
No. I think I saw the movie.
The very last episode of that show, like the second to last episode, he gets like the elite Codename Kids Next Door contacts number one, because all their code names are NUMBUH for number. Anyway, he gets called he's in Galactic Kids Next Door and he flies away to space and then he leaves the other 4 behind. Why? Is what happens just because it's for the good of the universe or whatever. He has to go stop alien adults or something. I don't know, but no. So the final episode of that show, I don't think it ever aired. I don't know how I saw it on like YouTube because I didn't. It aired like once and like they never aired it again. Yeah. But the what the episode was like, it was live action, and everyone they talked to, it was like adult versions of the numbers 2 through 5.
Yeah,
it was really bizarre. Yeah. They're all adults, and it's just like, oh, I don't, because like they're not supposed to remember after you become an adult. They have
flash your memory
in Kids Next Door. They fucking Men in Black your shit, and you fucking lose your memory. And like they're being interviewed like, oh, what happened in that last mission or whatever, and like it kind of cuts back and forth to him like going through this thing and like eventually going to space or whatever, and then like at the end of it, it turns out they all still remember, and like the person interviewing them is the father. And it is, and like the camera turns around to him, and like he's like CG, like all on fire. It's so bizarre. Like it's so weird.
He's just like a shadow silhouette with eyes.
Yeah. Isn't the father technically? He was the Delightful Children from Down the Lane.
Yeah,
like that's their father.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
The character's name was his father, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't the father, but it's like kind of like how in Cow and Chicken, it was just like the legs.
Mom and Dad.
That was a lot of shows, though. That was like in like Tiny Toons and shit. It was just legs too.
I know, but in Cow and Chicken,
or like fucking any Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
It was just like,
no, that black woman.
Yeah, that was weird. In Cow and Chicken, though, there's a scene where I think Chicken.
That was fucked up in Tom and Jerry when it was just like, oh, it's this black woman scolding this cat, and it's like the black woman's just like watching the house for the white people.
Yeah,
like
was that what that was?
Yeah, that's straight up what that was. She was like the nanny of the house.
Yeah, she was a housekeeper, and that was. I mean, it's a product of its time.
Yeah, that was an old.
You're certainly not going to enjoy that cartoon any less.
No, not really.
It's really good.
You can skip past the 10 seconds she's on screen. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah. She's not hitting anything with a hammer.
She tits the cat with a hammer.
Does she?
Yeah, everyone abuses that cat
sometimes.
Yeah,
my favorite episodes of Tom and Jerry when the fucking dog gets involved. the spike dog or whatever, when he leads them to him, he just fucking wrecks that cat. I love that shit.
I gotta show you
because he like grab him by the throat. He's just like, I fucking got you. It's so scary.
Because I like him and I like Spike the dog and then his like little son or whatever.
His little son.
If for some reason he's the one that could talk because Tom couldn't talk but the dog could talk, and Jerry couldn't talk.
Tom couldn't talk.
Huh?
Tom or Jerry couldn't talk.
I know they couldn't talk.
They could scream though.
The dog talked.
But the dog could talk.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't think about that.
I don't know, but he had like a really weird gruff voice.
As dogs do.
Kind of, yeah.
The voice we have for the dogs in the house is like, hey guys, how's it going?
But you brought up Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
That show fucking scared the shit out of me.
That show is still good.
I remember when I was younger. I don't remember what. I think it was like he had to get like the squeegee for like the big roach guy. But he opens like a door and it's like this girl playing the violin. And I was like, and then she turns around and was like, I had fucking nightmares for fucking years.
Yeah.
Like face explodes.
I still have the Doc Jobrel's World song, like the 10-hour loop on my YouTube
Jesus Christ.
for no reason.
Yeah,
that one had a lot of really, really dark themes in it too.
You fucking think.
But there's that episode where he has to fight the weremole.
Ugh.
Or the weremole, whatever.
Vole, I think.
But he's standing outside, like dressed up in a rabbit's outfit, just trying to lure it, and you just see it like just kind of coming at him from underground, and I just can't get. I used to have that animated GIF of him like holding onto the rabbit, just the weremole like biting onto the rabbit suit and just shaking it and just like slamming into the ground, shaking it, slamming into the ground. I miss those cartoons so much.
They're on
Netflix.
That had two things that fucked me up and one thing that was like hilarious to me at the time. So there's one where he finds like an egg and tries to make eggs for fucking Muriel or something, and like he cracks
the
it
spotted
open,
one,
and it had like a fucking black like little bird in it.
Yeah,
and it was like all fucked up looking because everything in that show is fucked up looking. He always has that one tooth with a hole in it.
Yeah.
But no, the thing that fucked me up the most in that is like there's one time they go into like the cellar or something, and there's like this glowing white head. It's like a live action like man's head. It's fucked up.
Moon, yeah.
That fucks me up so bad. I'm like, what the fuck is a real man's head doing in this show? It scared the shit, and like his eyes are all darked out and shit.
Yeah.
They're supposed to like plant something, and something's supposed to grow on the farm. Otherwise,
that shit, I don't even remember what it was, but that's like top 10 scary shit for me in cartoons was that. And the episode of SpongeBob where there's a butterfly and they keep showing it in the fucking the front of its face and it's like I'm like no, that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
It's not the one that's it's stuck in a bubble.
Yeah.
That's how it's able to and like, oh, it's so cute. Then it's like,
well, and like at the end of that episode too, like everyone's scared of it and like the whole town's on fire when Sandy gets back. She's like, what the fuck?
That's the one that's the one that got you blocked by Adam Sessler, remember?
Yeah.
What?
That's how I got blocked by Adam Sessler.
What? I don't know.
Because he was
That glitter is fucking me up on your face. It's like
he looks. It's like
you're not gonna get it off. It's gonna be there for a century.
I know I got blocked by Adam Sessler because he posted a picture of himself with like boxing gloves on because he was taking a boxing class and he was like, "Watch out, Nazis!" And I was like, that was back when all that shit was happening, or it still kind of is. But
whatever.
And I just sent that image of SpongeBob and Patrick with the town's on fire. I was like, "We did it, Patrick! We saved the town!" And it was up for like 5 seconds, and he blocked me. I never got blocked that harder. It was so funny. Oh my god! I got a lot of retweets out of that, and it was like, "No, it's gone." I just look like an idiot. Damn it!
There's a lot of like. Along with like Courage and stuff, just because I was thinking about like what did I watch around like the same time, and like I was super into Megas XLR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking.
How about this then?
Just,
it's like the.
I never really got into that one.
You never did?
Yeah, it seemed like super dope, but I just
holy
never, like,
shit!
Like I just like because I was like
so
we
much
didn't
cool
have
shit.
like I just like always missed it when it was on or whatever something.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Back when you had to like actually be on time for TV, otherwise you'd miss it.
That was the first time that you saw buttons that had in like a modern cartoon. I guess you could say like buttons that had funny things on them. Because he's like,
nah, dude, he's like paying attention. Before.
He's like, oh, that doesn't work. How about this then? And it's like a big button that says this then on it.
Or just like he had like a button that says like missiles, more
that's
missiles.
That's just been in cartoons since there's been cartoons, dude. Like you just didn't pay attention when you were.
There's
a kid.
like one when like there's like one where like his buttons are all fucked up, so he had to use a DDR mat, but he's fat, so he's like, oh.
That's amazing.
That show did not.
He's like bragging about how good he was, and then like it's like a flashback, and it's like all these girls just laughing at him. He's like, look at him jiggle. And I was like, oh fuck, that's me. It was really good.
That was a show that did not end. They kind of
they canceled it.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a lot of cartoons, though, dude. Yeah, that's
really
what I'm getting back to. Going back to like the whole Japanese thing, like any cartoon that's like not just like fucking drivel or whatever. Like Teen Titans didn't get a finish.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see they're bringing that back?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Titans?
Yeah, like they had Teen Titans.
Fuck Batman.
They had that. No. They had that Teen Titans. The movie, the Teen Titans Go movie, or whatever. You seen that?
No.
You know,
it looked really funny.
I know what Teen Titans Go is.
So yeah, Teen Titans Go. At the end of that movie, there's a thing. There's like an after credit scene where there's like a scrambled message or whatever, and it's like the original cartoon ones, and like we found a way back, and like they're bringing that show back now.
Oh fuck!
Like the original Teen Titans are coming back.
That's
right.
Good.
The cartoon one. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
That's so cool.
Yeah, God, Teen Titans ruled.
Yeah, because Slade was cool.
Go ahead.
And Terra did things to my dick. But if you ever get a chance watching Megas XLR, do it because it's fucking
I'll look
incredible.
for it on like Netflix or something.
It's fucking
Hulu or whatever. It's got to be somewhere.
There's like two. They're just two potheads.
Yeah, they're just like two stoner
or cartoon potheads, and they're just like, we found this giant robot, and the first thing they do is they put like fucking flames on it.
And like the original head gets the thing. It's originally like a mech. Like completely just a regular mech, but its head got ripped off, so it just became a car, became its head.
Yeah, they put a car on the top.
It's really cool.
It's like that and SWAT cats.
It's like so it's these two stoner dudes and like the space chick.
Yeah,
it's like really cool.
And she's like supposed to, yeah, and she like they're like, oh, we need to find the chosen one. He's like, you're the chosen one. It's like, it's good.
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember Regis, the robot that can like separate itself, and like it always had like super dramatic music every time it did anything?
No, I don't remember that.
It's like
such a long time.
Everything it did had like operatic music behind it. It was really cool.
What's your favorite cartoon robot?
What?
Mine's Helper from Venture Brothers.
Holy shit, there's so many.
I love Helper. He's so funny.
Cartoon robot. Fuck. I can't fucking pick.
Yeah, you
So-
can. Of course you can. What's your favorite cartoon robot?
Gurr from Invaders.
Oh, Christ.
That's just hilarious. There's an episode of that show where fucking...
Let's make way for the tuna.
Probably XJ9.
I love that shit. They're bringing that back, too.
Are they?
Yeah, there's like a movie coming or something.
Jonan Vasquez is rolling over in his grave.
No,
bed right now.
he's the one doing it. Yeah,
His grave bed, then whatever.
he's doing it.
Weirdo.
There's an episode of that show where the robot shoots a sandwich out of its head and knocks a child over. That shit's hilarious. Sandwich. That whole show was fucking so good.
Right.
I had all 26 episodes of that show on fucking DVD. It was, and I listened to the commentary. Joan Vasquez talking about it. It's fucking so.
That's
funny.
really
Because like they're talking about the episode. You remember the third episode of that show. He makes a friend in school.
Yeah.
And
the weird kid.
And he brings the kid home and he takes that kid's eyeballs out. And he replaced them with robot eyes, and then like he like chases a squirrel out of his house or something. It's so weird, but like they actually like show like they don't show it. They don't show it, but they show like a silhouette like in the shadows or whatever.
Mm.
Like this thing, the kid opening this gift box, and like these things come out. And, yeah, they do the clacks and they fucking
they
rip
go.
they rip his eyes out, and then they pull out new ones and put them in. And like they had that on Nickelodeon,
and he's just like.
And I remember the commentary. They're like, yeah, they didn't pay attention to us in the first couple episodes.
Yeah, clearly.
So,
Well, there was that episode where
that might be my favorite
where
cartoon.
Zim, I think Zim was like, he goes to the nurse and he's like, oh, they have perfectly healthy organs or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, look at how many organs I have. He just goes around to
he's
school
like stuffed with them,
stealing organs. He's like,
No,
he's perfectly normal.
I was just thinking about that because of. I love
Like
that episode's so good because Zim gets out of the class for he has to use a bathroom, whatever, and then Dib also has to use a bathroom. He's like, oh well, that was our bathroom pass, so just take the and like he has like a bathroom pass attached to like the fucking water heater or whatever. And it has to take like the whole coil.
Oh
thing.
no, it's an actual heater, like the coil
the
thing.
coil thing
Yeah.
or whatever they have in like fucking hotels or whatever. We don't have those here. 'Cause
He has
it's
to
hot.
keep carrying the.
Yeah, he has to like drag it, but then like no, because then like Zim's like takes some kid's organ and replaces it with that fucking thing in his body. And you see like this cartoon kid with like a stomach, and it's just like this flesh has formed around the fucking coils.
He puts like a squirrel in there.
There's like an episode that doesn't have Zim at all. It's his little it's that guy's little
Gaz.
sister, and she's trying to get a fucking video game.
Yeah.
She like waits in line, and the guy takes the last one, and he follows her home. She follows him home. And like fucking like stalks him.
Yeah, she like sends messages.
Because there's a thing where the kid because it's like a handheld game thing that only has one game on it, like Piggy Vampire Hunter 2 or some bullshit. And
so Bloodborne.
Eventually he plays so much that the batteries run out, and she like goes into his house and takes all his batteries and like flushes them down the toilet or something. And she like follows him like in the rain. It's just like the most like horrifying thing. And like her silhouette is just like this weird square-headed child. It's just great.
She always kept her eyes closed unless she was angry, and they get really big.
There was so much weird shit in that show.
Also, that one, the fucking pizza one, Fatty's Pizza Shack or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
That
we make all of our burgers out of napkins. It's like,
Oh, that's McMeaty's.
McMeaty, yeah,
Yeah, I still call McDonald's McMeaty's.
Every time I
that
have,
show's disgusting.
I
really
don't
gross.
have it that often, but every once in a while I have a fucking quarter pounder at McDonald's. I'm like, this tastes like napkins. And I think of that fucking episode. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? It's
That
so
good one where
gross.
he takes the bus for the first time and he stares at the sun and his eyes melt.
The one he's just like, I'll just wait for the skin.
That's
to grow back
that's
over
the
my
one where
eyeball.
he's like, to make way for the tuna.
Yeah.
Takes his leg off and just
It's
starts.
a tube full of tuna. And that show's a good show of you pause shit and you see stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like I would pause that and like he gets thrown against like a vending machine or whatever, and there's a candy bar in it, and one of them is just like a bar that just says milk. I'm just like what? Or like there's a thing where like I think it might be the McMeaty's episode actually, where he's in there and like there's like a homeless guy. And he's like, I want my slaw. You have your slaw. So, yeah, but that guy's like homeless, and he has a paper bag, but it has a fucking corn in it. Like it's like a ear of corn. It's so bizarre. I love that shit. Or like the one where the girl invader shows up.
Yeah.
It was like later episodes.
Yeah, but like he goes to like the hot dog stand. He's like, what? And he like the guy at the hot dog stand doesn't realize like he's working a skyscraper. Mm-hmm. And he like looks up. He's like, oh.
Well, there's that one episode where like a meteor's coming and he slows it down, and there's a guy sitting there with his coke.
It's like no. And he like doesn't move. He's like, my kid.
But he's holding on to the kid.
Yeah.
He's like, no. That's a good show.
Yeah.
But it's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, there's one of that too, where like they're
My spot.
playing like he has to work with Dib because their planet gets like kidnapped.
It's the Planet Jackers.
Yeah, and they like put like a whole orb over the planet.
Yeah. He tries to leave and
There's so much. Like every episode of that show is good. There's
The one where his robots are his actual parents or whatever.
Yeah, it's when he breaks his spine or that. It's like
My squeezing arm.
the one though where
he lost it in the war.
there's one
The war.
there's one where he traps Dib into in a fantasy world where he like lives a whole life of like discovering like weird shit. Like
Yeah.
Dib like cracks all these cases of being like, oh, the Loch Ness monster is like not real, and it's like he has a whole life of success or whatever.
when he's an adult.
And he's like an old man. He's on like a talk show or whatever. And he's just like, I have one question for you. And he's like, did you throw that fucking muffin at Zim? It's just like, what? He like put him through like a whole like lifetime of experience just to be like, oh, you fucking threw that muffin at me? What the fuck? There's one where a bunch of babies become like a big like humanoid.
Oh my god.
There's one just called The Room with the Moose.
The room with it's just
Yeah, when
crunching
they
the
take
fucking.
they take the field trip, but it's
And the way
through a
and
wormhole?
Dib solves that by going to the other side of the bus. No one wants to sit next to him, and it shifts the bus. That's just hilarious.
That's just real good.
Anyway, go watch Invader Zim, even though he's told you fucking the whole show.
It's fine.
There's only 2 seasons.
Go watch the one where he gets sent to a food court planet. It's hilarious. Food courtia.
That's a good show. But I remember my sister was really into the comics.
The alien leaders.
Oh yeah, the alien leaders are they're only the leaders
tallest.
because they're the tallest.
My friend Brian, you remember tall Brian? His Xbox Live gamer tag has to do with that because he's super tall.
He's tall as fuck.
So he's just like
a
something.
large man.
The something tallest. I'm like, oh, of course he likes Invader Zim.
Like I'm 6'2" and I still have to look up. It's
But
crazy.
the problem is that like the problem is that like it appeals to such a weird type of people.
Yeah,
The ones that
it
read Johnny
created-
the Homicidal Maniac.
They're the people that go raw, and that means I love you and dinosaur. I'm like, fuck.
End yourself. Neck yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't lie. I was part of that whole nonsense, but I
No,
grew up.
you were.
I grew up.
What?
Kind of.
Now he listens to T-Fat K.
T-Fat K.
Wait, what are you talking about? I missed it.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
No, I was just like I was part of that. I'm
Giant Homicidal Maniac and this Nightmare for Christmas.
I was
Hot
saying,
Topic the person.
Yeah,
It was that, and then that, and then that,
Yeah.
and then also
Johnny Rocket Fingers.
what's the name of that? It was like Combi Christ. You're going to listen to, obviously. And like, just
Anyway.
just trash.
All American Reject.
No.
My paper heart will bleed.
Anyway, we just talked about American Rejects earlier.
I know.
Did you?
Best cartoon when we were kids was fucking Justice League.
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
All that shit.
That's pretty good.
That's still got. Eventually we got Teen Titans, and then eventually
Batman animated series.
Batman animated series was good. Eventually we got Young Justice. That shit's good. That's coming back.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond was
Batman
good.
Beyond was so good.
Yeah.
That intro is so good.
There's an episode.
Still.
There's an episode of Justice League Unlimited where they go to the Batman Beyond universe.
Yeah.
It's dope.
There's that too.
There's
and,
also an episode of Static Shock where they go to the Batman Beyond universe.
Yeah. Well, there's in fucking.
Wait,
in,
no, it's Batman Beyond that goes into Static Shock universe or something.
I don't know about that, but there's.
What happened to Static Shock?
Listen, when in Justice League Unlimited, where they go to the Batman Beyond universe, fucking Static Shock is there as like an older dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
of.
Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, and
Telling you.
they also have Connor Hawk, which is
Connor Hawk.
which is like
good Green Arrow.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Oliver Queen.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
You should watch it.
Which one?
Any of them.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
I think I tried.
If you want like good DC shit, you can watch the movies. That's fine. But
All
if
the
you want-
animated stuff.
What's just like my favorite Spider-Man stuff is Spider-Man 2099. So when they
What's
when I
that guy's name?
That's Miguel O'Hara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his Spider Suit's his Day of the Dead outfit. It's cool.
That's awesome.
What was it? But like when Spider-Man Unlimited came out, it wasn't necessarily like that, but it was still Spider-Man sent into the future. It was Peter Parker in the future, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's dope.
I love that shit.
You gonna see that movie, the Enter the Spider-Verse movie?
I want to.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
It's got that Miles
Especially if that's in
Morales.
theaters. That'd be fucking
Yeah,
sick.
it's got somebody very, very popular that's playing Spider Pig or whatever the fuck. It's
Spider
called.
Pig?
Spider-Ham?
Spider-Ham. That's it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I forget who it is, but it's like
What?
some big name actor. That's
You never
playing that.
heard of like the Spider-Verse shit with Spider-Ham and shit?
Spider-Ham's from fucking
No,
Simpsons.
Spider Pig is from The Simpsons.
Oh,
Spider Ham is an actual.
that's
thing.
weird.
That's Peter Porker.
Is that like Batmite?
No.
Have you seen Batmite?
No,
That
is he like
might-
a little like a mic?
Yeah, he's little like creepy like little fourth dimensional guy. He's like,
Batmite's like Gotham's Mr. Mxyzptlk or whatever. He fucking doesn't. He plays by like cartoon rules.
Oh, okay.
Like he's like in like real Gotham, but he can like drop anvils on people. It's fucking crazy. Not really.
He
but
can throw the holes and people slip in them.
Yeah, he has Acme holes and they work.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's like if Wile E. Coyote's tricks worked.
That's kind of neat.
It's
I like
fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's real dumb.
There was a comic once recently. That I wish I got it. Fuck. I can probably buy it digital, but it's fucking Batman and Elmer Fudd. It's the greatest
Yeah,
shit.
the Hunter one. Where
Speaking of like weird like cartoons, and shit, I'm like, I really didn't get into. I know a lot of people did. Was Freakazoid? Like I knew a lot of people fucking loved.
I liked that for
Freakazoid.
like a minute, but I just didn't get into it.
Freakazoid had like the weirdest character. That one guy.
Freakazoid.
That fucking cop.
No, the weird guy that has like he's always like this.
I don't know what that.
I'll have to show it to you. I have like 100
I
pages.
like Static Shock though. That was a good show.
Static Shock was dope.
What happened to that?
It just,
Like everything else, it gets canceled.
It was a good show.
but it went for a good long time.
Yeah.
At least I think.
I really enjoyed that
He
show.
got to a second season with a different costume. It was cool.
It got to the point where
I wanted to cosplay him
It
when I
got
was
to the
younger.
point where his nerd friend got to be a hero.
Yeah,
too.
he got to be gear.
Yeah, he
Yes,
had a bunch
I
of tech shit.
Didn't he have like a flying skateboard or something?
My favorite thing in Static Shock was like back when this was a thing. They went into like a CD store. And he just like held up a CD to his head and like electrified it or whatever. He could listen to it. I was like, "What the fuck?" That doesn't make any sense, but that worked.
That's not how that works.
That shit was great though. I was like, "That's dope."
It's
It was
good.
really
It's a
cool.
good show. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Why did he get struck by lightning or something?
No, he was like
Can't remember.
there was like a gang fight, basically in a place with a bunch of like chemicals, and it blew up, and the smoke gave everyone powers.
I just love that he fucking used a sewer lid to fly around. That's just hilarious.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's a good show.
He gets better
What,
stuff
yeah, what's a cartoon you never got into though?
that I never got into.
Or just like any like something you saw and you're just like, why?
The only thing I enjoyed from the Reese's cartoons was the,
Oh
actual,
my
was
God.
the movie.
Fucking Hey Arnold.
Was the movie?
Oh man,
That's
You
real
like-
shit.
like
Real
Hey Arnold?
shit. No,
It's like
I
you
didn't.
didn't have values in your life.
Sure I did.
What's,
giant robots.
positive role models? I don't know.
you didn't like Hey Arnold because that was like your real life. You just
No,
got
it
to walk.
wasn't.
You were just like a street rat walking around.
It was.
You got the coolest room.
Still am.
He did have the coolest room. Fuck, that was so dope.
No, he didn't.
He did.
You did.
It's such an awful show.
It was in a roof.
Okay.
It was in the attic. His fucking couch was on the wall. It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
He
It would have been a smash pad if it wasn't for little kids show.
smash pad.
I enjoyed the movies for that too.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Great.
Now we got it right.
Yeah. Cow and chicken was the fucking worst shit.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't like that one as
I
much.
like that one.
It's not my favorite. I'm trying to think.
Oh
of
my
one.
god. I
What?
fucking love Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That was a good show.
That went on too long though. That got bad.
Yeah.
It got to a point where they had Fred Burger and that shit was
Burger.
that shit was bad. It's irredeemable.
I liked Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I didn't.
That
I
was
like
really
that
fun.
show.
That was really funny.
Nope.
You ever watch that show Chalk Zone?
Chalk Zone was. I'm not sure Chalk Zone was cool, but I think it was.
I don't remember it being cool. It was
I don't
weird.
think. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I liked it though. It was like for a little bit. I like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends though. That was all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Was it My Life as a Teenage Robot?
that was all right.
I liked that
That
a lot.
was.
that was all right.
I
liked
didn't
it a
like
lot.
that as much. I'm sure you did.
What?
You just want to fuck the robot.
Yeah, I seen that.
XJ9.
I seen that Flash.
It was
What?
me.
Yeah, we all seen it.
Yeah,
Who's the guy that does that?
Zone.
That's it. Yeah.
Zone. Oh my god. Speaking of good cartoons.
No. Speaking of Teen Titans,
Speaking of
Ooh, ooh.
Flash animation, Kane would be mad right now. He's like, shit.
anyway, oof.
Do we have another question? Or that's not how you killed that Arturo.
2000, 2004 Static Shock era expired. Says my bad.
It was really only for 2 years.
4 years, 2000 and 2004.
Oh, I thought you said 2002 to 2004.
Are you
Maybe-
me?
I mean, maybe 5 years. I don't know.
Bad math.
I thought you said 2002 to 2004.
4 years. I don't know math.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't get into fighting foodons.
Some guy DJ Orange Burr says "Ayo" with a pointing cat emo. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Yeah. No, it's just a face. That,
Oh, thanks
a cat.
for pointing me fake guns at me, bro.
wow.
Give him
Wow.
the guns, sure. What does he have a question?
No, I just said "Ayo." More questions?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
If you got 'em. I
Smoke
doubt
if you
it
got 'em.
if you want it.
Oh, so Expired has a follow up, and he wants to know what were your favorite shows to watch growing up.
Ed and Eddie.
So
Megas.
I think besides cartoons though.
Oh, besides
because
cartoons?
we just talked about cartoons.
I used to watch novellas when I was like 8, and I never understood
Novellas?
them. Yeah, because I never understood them, but I just thought the girls were pretty. Like there was one
They
called
are
Sonia.
pretty.
Yeah, they are. There was one called Soñadoras, which means dreamers. My mom used to watch it, and I would just sit there and watch it. I'm like, these girls are hot.
What age is growing up, Cheryl? What age is that?
Huh?
When are you considered grown up?
Considering I'm still not grown up.
Okay. So a big one for me when I was like before high school. Yeah. A little bit. I like Smallville a lot. I was super into that show, man. Yeah. Goddamn.
Smallville.
I love that shit. I fucking love Superman and I love Smallville. And it was super dumb, like teen drama shit. But that Lex Luthor fucking ruled. That guy is great, Lex Luthor.
He was in the first season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It was really weird.
It's fine. I don't care. But like I just love that show.
Is that show still going on?
Smallville? No, it had 10 seasons though.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was great. God, I love that show.
I watched Friends.
Friends was all right.
I watched Friends.
Yeah.
And I watched Maximum Exposure.
Yeah. What else did I watch?
I watched The Simpsons a lot too.
Simpsons was good.
I also watched a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There was a thing that we would do. I think it was Thursday night. My mom, my brother, my sister, and I, because my dad was always at work.
Yeah.
We would watch stuff like that. In this order, it would be Friends, and then Maximum Exposure, and then The Simpsons in that order.
It got to a point where it was at night, and I was just like, "Oh, fucking Nick and Night's on. It's old shit. I don't want to watch this shit."
I know. I wish I had Nick and Night now.
There's a lot of
like cool stuff there.
A lot of the George Lopez show just coming on.
I did not like the George Lopez
I didn't like it either.
But
it was on.
Oh, there was I didn't watch like a ton of it, but there was a show for like a year before he died, like the Bernie Mac show. That shit was good.
It was so funny.
Bernie Mac was such a good guy.
Because he would just like he would have like little cuts where he would just be talking to the camera.
Yeah, he's talking to the camera.
Oh, it was a good show. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac. Goddamn.
90% of what I watched when I was growing up was cartoons.
Yeah.
Shock.
And then like that and like ghost shows and.
I really liked Wheel of Fortune.
Bro Ghost Hunting show?
No, that wasn't around then.
No. I really liked Jeopardy when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. That shit's fun.
I watched like Double Dare through 2000.
That was the thing when I was like a little older, like I mean I guess middle school. No, earlier than that, like third grade. I don't know. There was a couple times where like I had a TV in my room when I was a kid, and I was sick from school or whatever, and I was like, "There's fucking nothing on," and like I found Game Show Network. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking I'm trying to think of shows now.
Ooh, I watched a lot of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh
really?
Yeah, I watched a lot of that.
Right, yeah.
When I could find it, because I didn't know because it was hard for me to understand it. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, like there was always like Goosebumps on some channel.
Goosebumps scared the shit out of me.
They had a show after Goosebumps was on called Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Fuck.
Ooh.
That one scared me really bad.
That scared the shit out of me.
Spooky intro.
I did not like that.
That did have spooky ass intro. There was an episode of that where they kept going by this thing and it was like "Help Me" written backwards on like a window or some shit. I was like, somebody's trapped in the mirror. Fuck. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is scary as fuck.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
What does implant mean?
Yeah.
Empla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Great.
Spooky.
Like I said, Ed and Eddie was my bread and butter for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I think most of mine was cartoons.
See, mine was SpongeBob, and I couldn't watch like a lot of like the older cartoons, which it was hilarious.
Oh, because your grandma?
Yeah, well, mostly because grandma, but also for like age, I guess. Like I couldn't watch South Park, so what was hilarious, was I asked my aunt Lupe, and she, bless her heart.
Lupe, come here.
But we were at I think like a Blockbuster or some such shit, and like I was like, hey, can we because my cousins were allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. It was mostly me and grandma that didn't jive too well, but I was like, can we rent the South Park thing? And then on the back, I asked like loud as fuck in this fucking Blockbuster. I'm like, what does the slut mean? Because it was in one of the things. It was in one of the titles.
Expired says the Lex Luthor from Smallville he's the voice of the Flash in Justice League cartoon.
Oh, nice.
From 2000s or whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Wally
I remember
West.
that. The best episode of that show, by the way, in Justice League was the one where Lex Luthor and the Flash they swap places. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's an episode of of Justice League where the Flash and Lex Luthor swap bodies or whatever, and Lex Luthor is in the Flash's body and he's like on the space station Justice League headquarters or whatever, and he's like fucking shit up because he has the Flash's powers. And they end up like locking him in because they figure it out.
Yeah.
But like they can't catch him because he's a fucking Flash, and he's like running around. And he's like oh, because like eventually they find a way to reverse it or whatever. He's like, well, as long as I'm in this body, I might as well find out who this is or whatever. And he goes to the mask. He takes the mask off. He's like, I have no idea who this is.
He's like, who the fuck is this?
It's fucking so good. I love that shit so much.
It's like the best part. He has like such a straight face. He's like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
He's just like totally deadpan. He's like, I have no idea who this is.
That's awesome.
Because he's a fucking nobody. I love the Flash. It's
nobody.
great.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit what he looks like.
But and like meanwhile, it's fucking Barry or not Barry.
It was Wally West.
Yeah, Wally. It was Wally West in Lex Luthor's body. He's like trying to be bad. He uses the bathroom in like the Doom Patrol or what? Doom. What is it?
The Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom, like built like the like dome in the swamp or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm getting cartoons mixed up, but whatever. He's like there and he like uses the bathroom there and like he doesn't wash his hands. He's like, yeah, I'm a villain. He's like, God damn it.
It was really good.
It's like the most pure villain and like Lex Luthor and they swap. It's just fucking so good. God, I love that shit.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I need to rewatch all that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
There's definitely a bunch of cool shit that you can rewatch
Maybe.
and like
They're
appreciate as an adult.
Are they taking it off now though? Because that DC service.
Yeah, well, hurry up.
Yeah, you'll find
Yeah,
it.
guess I better get started.
That shit's good though. You really should like take a minute to watch that.
Because I don't
Plus,
remember.
you get the best Green Lantern in that show. It's John Stewart.
John Stewart sucks.
I like John Stewart.
Okay.
John Stewart killed the whole planet.
I don't
Never
give
forget.
a shit. Listen.
Fuck John Stewart. He's a bad guy.
No, he's not.
There's a comic strip. There's like one issue.
Is that the one where he kills all the other Green Lanterns and he gets all their rings?
No, that's fucking Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan's a goddamn lunatic.
Jordan.
He sucks.
Doing ring shit.
No, but yeah, he's hamburger time. Anyway, no, there's a whole comic where fucking John Stewart to like beat a bad guy kills like a whole planet full of people, like just like detonates the planet, and like Martian Manhunter's like on the mission with him, and he's like making him feel bad the whole time. He's like, "You fucking killed the whole planet. Like, you goddamn kidding me? You crazy?" It's not exactly what he says, but it's just like it's just there's like a whole page after of like these text boxes. It's like these huge text boxes. Like he killed the whole planet and didn't feel it bad at all, or something like that. It's
That's
nuts.
awful.
It's just,
He stole 40
cakes, yeah. Expired says it was on Netflix, but no longer. So yeah, they're probably getting ready for that DC shit. It's worth finding though eventually.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll have to watch that.
One of us will get that DC thing and just share it with everybody probably.
Yeah, so we always do.
Like me.
Right on.
Anyway, let's see.
Another thing I wanted to get into was Ninja Turtles, like the show. Like I remember watching it, but I don't remember finishing it.
Sebastian had a question here and it's gone now. He deleted something. What the fuck?
Sebastian.
That's
He's
fucked
like,
up.
he's like, oh, I'll never
I
be
need
able
to
to
get
catch up to that fat ass white girl's question.
I think he had another question about some shit we watch. I just can't remember what he said. Fuck. I want to try to remember it and make us answer it. I can't
Make us.
Can't you like unerase shit?
Oh, it's like we're like 2.5 hours in. I guess we should just get done.
Yeah, that's fine. If you remember the question, we can just ask it next week. Eric's got to go home and sleep, and
Yeah, in that order.
yeah,
Not in your sleep.
Mr. Peña.
probably not. No,
No.
I'm probably just gonna get
Sorry.
Some sleep. Yeah, it's fine.
You got to take that fucking bird home.
Yeah,
God.
I gotta set up the
Not
other
on the
cage.
bird.
That smells like shit.
I'm not gonna nut on the bird.
What? Who said
Oh,
that?
Sebastian's still watching and he deleted his questions because he wants to go to bed.
Okay, that's fine. You can ask it next
He
week.
had a different question that he had put in 2 questions and he got rid of 1. So he wants to know, he says, what game would you want VR-ified? He says, whether it's full immersion, first-person viewpoint, or third-person style like the new Hellblade VR.
I haven't seen the new Hellblade VR.
I don't know what it's like either. I have no idea.
Negopar. Let me just. I guess it's just VR chat, but just let me get.
You want...
Let me just get in.
Jesus, that's so loud.
That was loud.
I felt that in my heart. I didn't like.
I
that.
felt it in my dick.
Yeah. You just want a VR game where the controller is fucking boob mouse pads?
Why don't you?
Oh
No.
Why don't you just go 100% and get that stupid VR like with the plastic vagina thing you can fuck?
Why don't
What?
you just fucking move to Florida and stay gone?
stay
Why
gone.
don't you just fucking leave?
Why don't you just get a real girlfriend?
Make like a tree and get out of here.
I know, but get to where she is then.
I'll just warp
So
over.
you don't have to nut so much.
Yeah, for real. No, so you can nut
nut
more.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can nut inside a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
You can use RL instead of VR.
RL.
You fucking tard.
But the question is RL.
Thanks for listening.
See, I can use the substitute.
Don't use my substitute for anything.
Well, look, listen, and I have the VR, so then it can be anything.
God damn it.
So-
What game you want VR-ified?
I want another what's it called? Fatal Frame. And
Ah.
Fatal Frame. Or like a Silent Hill
No.
and VR.
What if you had Eternal Darkness VR?
That'd be great too. But that's of all the things that could happen, that one's gonna happen the least.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
What if it's Eternal Darkness VR, but it's still GameCube graphics?
I'd play
It
it.
would hurt.
Yeah, I mean everything hurts.
And then it'll delete your memory
Life
card.
is suffering. Welcome to the show.
I'm gonna throw it back to earlier in the show and say No Man's Sky needs to be in VR. That'd be dope.
I thought it was.
Nope. I just looked that up specifically for this question to make sure.
Well, you have the VR thing.
Because like before the update, it was all in first person too. So like it's not like they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have it on PC though. The VR. But
I'm sure you could hook it up.
I mean, maybe, but it's Sony shit though. They don't like you playing with everybody else. Yeah, they do.
Also, like VR doesn't work with my eyes, but that's just a me problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So get new eyes first, and then VR works.
Future.
Yeah. Anyways,
I mean, at that point, you might as well just get new eyes that just let you like toggle VR. just like
yeah. I just blinking my eyes, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, they're like chosen VR. I'm like, oh no, I'm not. I'm just going fucking. I'm losing it.
No, just one eye. Just one eye's in VR.
Duh.
And it's like.
Yeah, just my eyes.
You're like Mad Eye Moody from Harry Potter.
VR and your VR stands for Renegon. You fucking going crazy. 6 Paths of Pains, churro. Naruto references, Eric.
I don't know what that
Eric.
is. I have no frame of reference.
I want to fucking fly in a spaceship in VR.
Yeah.
But not Call of Duty spaceship, like in that one VR demo thing I had.
Oh my God.
That was fun, though.
That was fun, but like No Man's Sky is better.
This isn't a VR thing.
Finally.
I like No Man's Sky when I can fucking fly, and I'm like, oh no, I'm headed towards a meteor, and I shoot through it, and I just make a hole for myself to fly through. That's fun.
Okay, like you're pretending to be a Guardian of the Galaxy now.
I'm just saying you can do that.
Oh, these quantum meteors.
It's dope. No, I'm not saying you like trick people into following you through the meteors. I'm saying there's like a fucking fat one coming towards you. You can just shoot. And you keep peppering it. And like,
why don't you just say you want a VR Star Fox?
Because I already got No Man's Sky. You have to VR a game that exists. And they're not making new Star Fox.
If you were to VR Star Fox, what channel would you be? What's your persona?
Frog, no. Fox, please help. Fox.
I mean, if I'm a fox, do I have to have robot legs like he has?
I don't know.
Otherwise, all the blood's going to go to your legs.
I might as well fucking
You're going to pass out.
Yeah, I'd rather have robot legs, I think.
Me too. No, if I had a choice, I'd have one robot arm.
Yeah.
But why? Oh.
That way it feels like a stranger's doing it every time. VR.
You can set your speed settings.
But what if you get like lag and it's like you know when like your internet has to like catch up when it's lagged?
What if you're jerking off with your robot arm and somebody says go gadget can opener? And
is that like
then
Xbox turn off?
Would you be Inspector Gadget if all your shit was voice activated?
Have they made an Inspector Gadget video game that's actually good?
Nah, they haven't made a movie that's good either.
Hey man,
sorry Matthew Broderick, you fucking
it was good
murderer.
Yeah, straight up. I think we bring up Matthew Broderick murdering someone at least once a year,
dude.
Just so everyone remembers.
I can't believe he got away with that shit.
Matthew Broderick killed a guy.
He killed a mother and child.
It's because he's
and all he had to do was pay $200, and he forgot it happened.
The UK's weird.
It's not the UK. What?
But still. The point stands.
I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. All right. Closing on that. We're done. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for joining me.
Yep.
Where can they find us?
We're on Twitter. All of us on Twitter. Rush28. I'm not really on there because my phone isn't on the internet anymore.
He's taking some time off so he can recuperate.
So I can not be fat anymore. Yep. Eric is at not Cyber.
I'm at Penny's Peña.
Penny's Peña. Churro is at Churroboros. Churroboro. Churrobussy.
Where can they find this fucking?
The show is on not SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music.
We always bring up SoundCloud.
Google
we have
Podcasts.
no connection to that whatsoever.
We used to though a lot.
Yeah, but
whatever.
Everybody was on SoundCloud.
Yep. We're
not rappers.
We're on Spotify. Go find our shit.
You can
go tell your friends. It's fun.
Yeah, join our shit. What's it called? Discord.
Join our shit.
Yeah,
you can join our Discord, which you can find through my Twitter.
Yeah.
Rush20XX.
Join our Rule 34 channel. Where you
Sebastian says good show, guys. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Great.
Until next time, puppers.
Did I forget anything? Oh yeah. Find our Twitch. Also Rush20XX.
Rush20XX. Yeah. Take your time.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, we're done. Thank you for listening.
Boom, baby.
God.
Yeah. Almost.